Hey, we made it. We're like live. And you're only kind of partially dying, so we're gonna consider that a win.
Okay.
Okay. We haven't even started yet. You're getting awfully serious. Yeah?
Oh man, there's some TV seasons in here too.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that is some of them have good seasons and some of them have bad seasons.
Mm-hmm. You have to like judge the overall of like, okay, well not for everything. For like Umbrella Academy, you have to judge the overall. Because we did the whole show.
Yeah.
But for like Has Been, you only have to judge season one because that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Same with Fallout.
Yeah.
And then Severance on both seasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on what we reviewed it about. Hello, welcome. We did it. We made it. We're here.
This is gonna be a thing.
I don't.
This is gonna be an affair.
I was more. Our first season had some just a lot of like high highs and low lows, and this one just right
I have a theory.
mid.
I have a theory as to why.
Why so mid?
It's because the first season of the show was a lot of you showing me childhood movies that are mostly critically acclaimed, which is why there were so many bangers in there. And then this season is mostly like niche picks, and they're all dog shit.
What's funny too is this season has more recent releases.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've got Wonka and Lilo and Stitch on here, and Dune Part 2 and Wicked and Avatar Way of Water. So what we're saying is the movies suck now.
Kind of.
We watched all the
Look at all that fuck ass
80s,
Tim
90s
Burton.
movies. I know this is the Tim Burton season.
This is the episode of the show where I slander Tim Burton.
You liked Edward Scissorhands, so he's not all bad.
Yeah, it's just his animation that's fuck ass.
And we got you liked Miss Peregrine's.
That's not Tim Burton.
Pretty sure it is.
I don't think so.
Well, you know what? We got time.
I have IMDb open.
You already have it open?
Yeah, because I knew what I was getting into. Holy shit, this.
Yeah, because I remember when we did it, I didn't realize it was Tim Burton. I was like,
that's right. We watched it.
Wait,
we were like, son of a bitch, it is. Yeah, so he should stick to live action because his animations make me think he needs help.
You didn't like Beetlejuice, though, or Beetlejuice.
Well, that's
Beetlejuice.
because they both are bad.
Am I tall enough, or do I need to go up a little bit more?
My darling dearest, you have never once been tall.
That's rude.
You're just a little lady.
There we go.
You're just a little lady.
My toes can barely touch the ground, but it's fine.
You're just little.
Well, except Bree's the same height as me.
You're both little.
Hannah's shorter than I am. So.
She's the littlest.
She's a little. Little's cute. Little's fun. This is my birthday cocktail. James made it for me. And technically, you didn't follow the recipe exactly. So this is my own personal birthday cocktail. That's what it shall be known. Muddy's birthday cocktail.
Technically, I followed the ingredients to something akin to the letter.
Yeah, but it's not the exact same, so I can take it. It doesn't have to be the Golden Freddy cocktail.
Okay.
Now it's America's cocktail. I want a signature cocktail, James. Let me have this. All right, what time is it? We got one more minute. We got one more minute of stalling.
And then we must record alas and alack and alas and
alack. This is just the witty banter portion where we remember the hell that we went through and whole Labyrinth was in this season.
God.
Never ending story. You said I showed you a bunch of childhood movies, and I'm looking at this going, but there's so many in here. This is also like America's middle school life too, because we've got Xenon and then Bring It On and what a time. All right, you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. James. James.
Weird skin.
Illnesses are going better. James caught the stomach bug though. He's been suffering all day. But we weren't canceling again. So, here in case you need to pain stim. Yeah. It is what it is. Alright. Now I feel like I'm too tall. I feel like I'm too big compared to you. Alright, we're ready. You ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You're my hero.
I gave it to you. I felt like
you're my hero for allowing that to occur.
it was so long.
It was 5 seconds this time.
I feel like given what we're going to experience the next 2 streams / episodes, I felt like I owed you that one.
You're a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Shall we commence the suffering?
Yeah, I think we really gotta jump into it because there's just so much. Right. Are we good? I think last time we went in order, correct? Or of like what we watched.
Oh God, that's so much work.
Not really.
No wonder it took so long.
No, it's not that much work. I just have to pull up the channel on Spotify.
Okay, pull up the channel.
And then
I thought you said everything was ready.
Well, I didn't get to talk to you about this till right now, so
Yeah, all that time. Okay. We were sitting around drinking, eating yogurt.
This is you're right. I have no excuse. This is Never Ending Story.
Oh, that's the first movie.
That is the first movie we watched this season.
That movie's ass.
No. I think
Never Ending Story gets points for being everyone's like childhood movie.
I was like, you have to give it some cultural props.
But it is a heinous nightmare, and a horse dies in the mud.
I wasn't gonna say I'm not saying it's fantastic, but I don't think it's horrible. Like I was gonna say C.
We really launched into it without even talking about what the show is or what we're doing.
Oh well, yeah, we should do that.
Take a time out real quick.
I also need to get the camera on this baby over here, so.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. All right. Listen. This is a semi-annual, not really.
No.
We do this every 50 movies.
Or 100 episodes.
And
99 episodes.
This is a ranking of those movies. At the top end of the scale, we have S tier. There has only ever been one movie to live in S tier, and that is A Knight's Tale. It is not a perfect movie, but it is pretty dang close. There is also tiers A, B, C, D, and F. You know, like in school, which I didn't attend.
If you're in the Americas, that is.
And then we have a special tier at the very bottom where movies go to die in hell called Cats. What, you might ask, is in this tier of movie? That is the movie Cats. Now, I don't know if you've seen the movie Cats, but I feel like you must, simply to have a better appreciation for what good art can be. And also because I wish everyone to know the suffering that I have known for having watched Cats. So, all that being said, we will now commence ranking 49 movies across S, A, B, C, D, F, and Cats tier. There are virtually no rules as to how they will be ranked. We have to agree, and more often than not, we're not going to agree, and so we will
argue until one of us caves.
Oh no, we're not going to cave. We usually come together in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'll hold a movie in high esteem sometimes, and America will say it's hot, hot, hot trash, and so it'll end up in somewhere like D or C tier at best. And most of the time, she'll be like, no, these Harry Potter movies were so good. And I'm like, except for all the times when they weren't, and they were dog shit. And so they end up in B or C tier.
We have done this one other time, and that particular tier list was from our first season. It is saved on our social medias, so you can go check that. The episode is also out wherever you're listening to this. You can go listen to the first 100 episodes of this channel.
There's a lot of content to get through, but you could do it if you love us a lot. Now, back to the list.
Never ending story.
Never ending story. I distinctly remember thoroughly disliking this movie, its premise being questionable and its plot being erratic, nonsensical, and having to suspend too much of my disbelief.
That's coming from you.
That said, it is a movie for children. And it gets sins for being a movie for children and being so grotesquely horrifying.
Okay, it cannot be as grotesquely horrifying as Labyrinth was.
No, Labyrinth is way more horrifying.
Okay, I just needed to know where we were spacing our 80s Jim Henson workshop.
Labyrinth made me upset. Neverending Story made me annoyed.
Okay. So where does annoyance get you?
I need to go look at my notes.
You save all your notes?
I've never deleted my notes.
I don't have enough phone memory for that. I do now. I paid for the 200. I'm gonna say this story gets points to be higher than whatever James is going to rank it. I'm thinking at least C because it's got cultural nostalgia. It was a lot of people's first trauma, especially 90s, 80s, 90s kids. It is a really, really cute story. The actors are really good. And Stranger Things raised it up a couple bars as well, so
there's fucking no explanation for any of the fuck-ass rules.
The plot is a little sped through.
There's no reasons for the arbitrary rules, like leaving the weapons, and it's going to be dangerous, but you have to leave the weapons, and if you fail, we all die. The whole quest line is stupid.
So where are you putting it, James?
Oh, I would put this in D at best.
I would say C. Can you give me C for cultural points? Like the cultural icon it's become, and even then Stranger Things using it?
No, because every time they do a music break, they jam in some 80s nostalgia song instead of, like, I don't know, movie soundtrack. No, you can't hum it. You can't hum it. We're going to get caught. We're going to get got.
So, you're not going to let me argue you up to C. It has to go in D.
It has to go in D because of the angst wolf.
Let me remind you what's in D.
And the magic necklace powers.
Let me remind you what's in D. Because I don't think you remember what's in D. D holds movies like Amazon Cinderella. You're going to put Neverending Story with Amazon Cinderella?
Yeah.
And
dude, they slap and they walk, and
Fantastic Beasts.
They slap and they walk, and the horse died in the swamp. Well, Fantastic Beasts is worse. Oh no.
Your C tiers.
It might have to wait.
Okay, wait. I'm looking at C. We put Ocean's 8 in C tier.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Looking at the C tiers, I might have to. Okay, if Howl's Moving Castle is a C, I'm gonna have to put it in D as well.
It's just like all the positive points for it keep it out of Cat's tier.
Well, why not F then? Why D?
Because of all the positive points. Like, there's enough to ratchet it up 2 tiers. But, like, Bastion... Okay, the whole movie takes place because Bastion's dad is like, hey, could you sometimes not be just in imagination land? Fuck you, dude. It's such a regular...
Has trauma, James.
Who fucking who, princess? You have to be serious on occasion. His dad wasn't like crack the whip. You can never be
His
imagination
mom
again.
Died, James.
Oh, that sucks. Moms die. We know about that firsthand.
We also, just for those listening, will be interacting with chat a little bit more than normal.
The stream.
Because this is a big stream, and I also agree with the chat that said Howl's Moving Castle should be higher than a C.
There were a lot of problems with House. Moving on. What's the next movie?
Next movie, switching apps, please hold.
Pull up my notes for that.
Anastasia.
Oh,
this ain't gonna be great either.
Anastasia's a bad movie.
James, is there any movies you liked on this list?
Dune Part 2. Wonka. Both Puss in Boots movies. The Iron Giant.
Okay. Your point is made. We'll get there when we get there.
The Nice Guys.
But let's start with Anastasia.
All right, Anastasia. Okay. There's just... Okay, Firstly, how many notes do I have? 75.
Oh,
God
that
damn.
isn't good.
I
If
took a
James
lot of
actually
notes.
takes a lot of notes, it's a bad movie, guys.
Okay. The plot's not all the way there,
It's a
but
real life thing that happened.
yeah, but it's confusing because they shrank it down. They carved out context in some of the areas. But what's really problematic about this movie is the animation.
Okay.
Why does Rasputin have that many teeth? It's too many teeth.
It was the
It's
early
too
aughts.
yeah, and I
It
have
was
two
the
notes about
early
the animation
aughts.
back to back, and
If even, it might have been the 90s.
oh my goodness,
I gotta look. You keep talking about what you want to talk about on the animation. But I need to know when it came out, because I don't actually know.
just the loudly singing in the square about your plan to make a fake
It
Princess
was the
Anastasia.
90s.
That's stupid.
It was the 90s. I said early aughts. It was the 90s, James.
Back in the Fox just couldn't animate.
Fox just couldn't animate. That's all you gotta
They
say.
gave the dog an American Mom haircut.
The dog. Oh, the bangs. I love that puppy. He's so cute. Okay, so
there's so much going on in this movie that it distracts you from how mediocre it all is. I would give this one C, but I personally wish it to be D, as well as Neverending Story.
what's in C tier from last? This is an important thing for me to know. Is what's in C tier from last time?
I don't know where they got their horses. Demons or butterflies.
I'll put it D. I'll put it D.
I just have a note about how this gal's titties be huge.
It's the cousin.
Oh yeah, and the movie got horny out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was like, surprise, we're horny in this kid's movie.
What's really selling the D tier or the C tier D tier differential for me is the Harry Potter movies that are in it. For example, C is like Chamber of Secrets, Order of the Phoenix, and Deathly Hallows Part 1, and then in D tier is like Goblet of Fire. So that's what I'm really basing my ranking system on. All right. So we have Neverending Story, Anastasia in D. Are you ready to proceed, sir? Are you still in Anastasia
I'm
land?
reading my Anastasia notes.
It cannot. We already.
Oh, I got to the end, and my last note is I have to give them a pass on animation because it's the first time they ever animated a movie.
Okay, so can you forgive them?
I can forgive them their animation sins, and it can go in C. But it is, and I will stand 10 toes in the ground on this, an absolute nightmare to watch if you care about the visuals.
I was gonna go D, but I'll go C too because of the soundtrack.
Oh, I find it mediocre. Like there's a
Once
lot of
Upon a December, haunting.
There's so many better soundtracks. Like every Tim Burton movie gets its props for having good soundtracks because he and Danny Elfman like fuck each other to death or whatever. But man, yeah, all right. Go next.
Next is Flushed Away.
I have a personal taste for this movie, but it is a C or D tier movie at best.
I would say F.
It's not very good.
It's not great to look at. I
like that.
I hate that claymation
that
style. I hate claymation.
That's my thing with Tim Burton is like I love claymation. Tim Burton does it, but fucked up.
He does it better.
No, he does claymation, but it's fucked up.
He does claymation to the fact that it doesn't feel and look like clay. It's like
I love like Flushed Away, Wallace and Gromit. Oh man, I dig
Chicken
that.
Run.
Chicken Run. I dig that animation.
No, okay. There is something in my neurodivergency that sees those clay figures and like hates the way they move and look and squish. I hate it. I don't like that. I don't like that it looks mushy. I don't like that their movements look mushy, like clay. At least when Tim Burton does stop motion animation, it's like you can't tell the squish. I don't like the squish of the characters.
Oh, I also thought Anastasia was bad because it had English accents.
Touche on that. Touche.
I may have deleted my flushed away notes, or you know what? I didn't take any
No, because it was my movie.
Yeah, because it was my movie. Uh,
F.
F. No, I must argue it up to D because it is a perfect DreamWorks movie.
No. Despicable Me is a perfect DreamWorks movie.
No, Shrek is a perfect DreamWorks movie. Let's be real.
No, Shrek would go up here.
Yeah, Shrek goes in A, and it's a perfect DreamWorks movie. And I'm saying it's on par with Shrek, so that means it goes in D because you think it's F.
It is. How
No,
dare you?
That's a personal opinion. That's not a fact. Actually, it should be in C, but you want it in F, so it has to go in D.
I can't not put Never Ending Story and Flushed Away in the same tier.
It does the same thing for people.
Can I argue this up if you want to put Flushed Away in D?
No.
Then Flushed Away must go in F.
Fine.
Yes!
I cannot wait to fucking rake these Tim Burton movies over the coals, dude.
Well, here's your wish. James and the Giant Peach.
Oh boy.
Which you hated.
That movie is so bad.
Like, you don't like Nightmare Before Christmas. You don't like Corpse Bride, which we also have to talk about. You hate James and the Giant Peach.
My notes, Jimbo and the Abnormally Large Fruit.
Yes.
Man.
Anything else to add to that?
Rhinoceroses don't eat people. Roald Dahl writes fucked up books, bro.
Oh yeah, you also hate Roald Dahl. So Tim Burton combined with Roald Dahl.
Yeah, when they like Tim Burton's all right. His live action movies I enjoy. Roald Dahl is all right. His books I'll read, but like fusing the two of them together creates this horrible product that I wish was seared off of my. In fact, I've blocked out a lot of that movie from my memory.
I was about to say, because you were saying good soundtracks in a Tim Burton movie, and James and the Giant Peach I would not put as a good soundtrack in a Tim Burton movie.
I'm inclined to agree, but also it's not really a musical.
It kind of thinks it is every once in a while.
That's the worst kind of musical. It's the musical that thinks it's a musical, but only on occasion.
It's like, I will say James and the Giant Peach is like one of those Tim Burton movies where they're like, oh yeah, people like when we do songs. Let's do that here.
Dude,
like
this whole movie is a series. Okay, this I'm going to reference this 1,000 times over the course of this stream because a lot of movies fall into this trap, and it's actually a very easy trap to fall into. The South Park guys talk about it when they bring on new writers to write for their show. And it's that you cannot do good storytelling if your plot is this scene happens and then this scene happens and then this scene happens and then this scene happens. They must transition. They must flow into each other. If you ask a question, you have to answer the question. It has to move like that. The James and the Giant Peach is one long godforsaken drug trip about Tim Burton's horrible, horny fascination with bugs and also abused children. It is a never-ending nightmare, and those two bitches make it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean at the end of the movie. I cannot
in a car
in the ocean. I cannot suspend my he became the size of Bug, but not really, because then they became the size of people, and then we got stuck on the building in New York, and the cops were like, this is fine, and everyone in New York was like, oh, this is fine. It's one of the stupidest fucking movies I've ever had the misfortune to suffer through. And you did that for me. It's in Cats.
Oh, no. Okay, I can't give you Cats. I'll give you F for James and the Giant Peach, though, because talk about first movies that gave you trauma. That fucking rhinoceros cloud lives in my head rent-free. I know, but, like, I remember seeing that as a child and was like, this is not okay. This is a horrible movie. Like, I had nightmares about that stupid rhinoceros cloud for like most of my young childhood until I saw Chucky and knew what real trauma was.
Dude, and every time they go to sleep, they do like ayahuasca sequences in the dreams. It's here. Someone in chat said no room for whimsy. the thing about this movie is it's exclusively whimsy, but it's exclusively whimsy if you're suicidal. Like it's it's awful, horrible whimsy. It's the whimsy of tormented souls. It's Tim Burton is a fucked up man, and Roald Dahl was a fucked up man, and that means that if you combine their essences, it's pure, unfiltered sludge whimsy. It's a nightmare from front to end. God, it's so awful. We shouldn't be showing it to children. We should be showing it to kids in scared straight programs. Like, if you do drugs, this is what happens.
I think Bree and I are in that category, James.
Put it in F.
Put it in F. I
Guest cameo appearances by Donald Duck and Eskimo and Jack Skellington. What?
Yeah, remember when he goes down to fight the skeleton soldiers in the ice?
What? What the fuck is this movie?
He goes down to fight the skeleton
so
soldiers,
stupid.
and one of them is Jack Skellington, and one of them is Donald Duck Skellington.
It's so stupid. Why? Why? And then you get to the end and it's just like, haha, magic. Fuck you. Fuck you. Harry Potter did that shit, but they at least had systems and they explained it
Well,
poorly over 19 movies
let's take a break from
and a
Tim Burton.
play.
Let's take a break from Tim Burton and go to
Thank
something
God. What's next?
that you find more heinous. DComs.
Is Xenon next?
Xenon is next.
Okay, hold on. Xenon, a Disney movie.
A Disney Channel original movie.
The Disney movie about classism against the planet people. Oh, you don't live on the space station? Trash whore. Oh, boy bands? Only for the space people. Fuck you. It's like the opposite of Warhammer. If you're born on the ships in Warhammer, they're like, oh, you're a fucked up type of person, aren't you? You see God, and it's not good.
Okay. I
The
was like,
spacecraft is operated by idiots, and the children have bad parents. I'm 13. I can handle myself. Shut up, child.
facts.
You shut your fucking mouth,
The
child.
amount of 13-year-olds that I watched, like, because I've gone back and I've watched 13th Year, I've gone back and watched Halloween Town, and I've gone back and watched Xenon as a full-grown adult, and every time they're like, I'm 13, and I was like, okay, so sit the fuck down and go to math class.
My God, I took 84 notes.
You're an 8th
That's
grader.
so many notes.
13-year-olds are in middle school. Sit the fuck down. If you can't drive, you are no.
Okay. Xenon falls into the camp. There's two camps of Disney Channel original movies.
Let's watch
Okay,
a Disney
there's-
Channel movie.
There's good decom movies and bad decom movies. And there's reasons for both of those.
I'm so intrigued.
Good decom movies typically have like a lot of longevity. They create stars, and they're used as sort of those stepping stone movies for stars to sort of break out, right?
What? Okay,
And if Kenny Ortega touches it, it's going to be a hit.
so you're gonna put like Descendants, High School Musical.
Yes,
that
those
sort
would
of,
those
okay.
would qualify as good decom movies. Xenon wanted really badly to be a good decom movie, but then, at no fault of the actors, they didn't get a really good script. They just kind of got a mediocre one. And the problem with a mediocre Disney Channel original movie script is it has the same flaws. They all do. Every adult is an idiot. No adults know what's going on despite being in charge. And due to those things occurring, children get to do an obscene amount of bullshit in these movies.
Movie. You haven't seen the sequels, or you just?
I'm referring to Disney Channel movies
Okay,
at large,
got
not
it.
Xenon and the sequel. So it's great for its audience, which is children watching Disney Channel, because you get that, oh, I'm a kid, I am evolving into more responsibility and doing more things. But in order for the kids in the movie to have those experiences, everyone else must be oblivious and stupid at the same time. This is not how things work, so it paints an unrealistic picture.
Facts.
It is not a bad movie because it's not entertaining. It's a bad movie because it's dumb and it puts ideas in the heads of children that are unrealistic and will make them sad later in life.
I feel personally attacked right now.
Oh, Xenon's not a bad movie. What Xenon teaches is bad and dumb.
James, this is supposed to be a tier list, not a therapy episode for America.
I would put Xenon in C.
I would put Xenon in C.
Easy peasy. Moving on. Cut, print, check the gate. Moving on.
Oh, fuck me. We have to watch the new one of these, and I simply just, like,
the
don't
new
fucking
Avatar?
want to. Yep, so this is Avatar, The Way of Water.
Way of Water.
Which I already knew there were going to be 5 of these, and they're on this list because
Avatar, the animated adventure.
People want to see us react to them, which is fair. But
Dude, these movies are so annoying.
Hate the Avatar movies. Now, don't get me wrong. I like some of the things that the movies have provided me. Like, I like the Pandora world at Disney World and going and getting my boba margarita and riding the most high-tech ride I have ever ridden in my life. However, I hate these movies, and they are so many hours of my life I won't get back because they exist. Story sucks. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I actually put a rating at the bottom of my notes for this movie, and I rated it 5 out of 10.
There were some good things in this movie.
Yeah, it's visually astonishing.
It's so pretty.
It is one of the most beautifully animated movies I've ever seen.
All the things I said about Avatar, I will say this: it is stunningly beautiful, which is why I like the Pandora world and the ride. It's just so pretty.
It is a deeply uninspiring story that relies solely on movie tropes from the 90s, racism, and a lot of it. And also bad parenting.
And also yada-yadaing so many plot lines from the original movie.
Yeah,
just
like fucking
Grace has a kid somehow. Secret.
My first note is I'm really confused about the sex and birthing of the Na'vi and humans. I don't understand. I don't understand how you did that.
Spider exists, which means that guy had a son.
Yep.
Somehow.
Dude, one of my first notes is, who the fuck is Spider? And a few hours later, I go, Spider's his kid? What? So many things happen in this movie where you're like, wait, what? And then it takes them a little bit to get around to addressing it, and they go, yeah, and this is why. And you go, that's stupid.
Sometime off screen from the first movie you were shown, or in between the last movie you were shown, is when these things happen. It's like Stranger Things the movie. It probably happened off screen. Yeah, oops, our bad. Fuck off.
At the very end, I asked the universe if we could get James Cameron to stop making Avatar movies and make a Subnautica movie instead, because I would spend $1 bajillion to watch a James Cameron filmed Subnautica movie. Are you kidding?
That'd be dope as hell. That would be dope as hell. Fuck. Ditch Avatar. No one cares. No one cares. I know you just said that. I'm doubling down. Make me Subnautica. Oh, you made me want something I'll never have, James.
I know, it's annoying. One of my other last notes is there's so much cinema happening, it's hard to believe it's all computer generated. Man. Okay. Why did they fuck with their hair? I hate it. Put it in D.
Really?
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
I really do like looking at everything. I would love to live there.
It's so pretty. And they tried really hard to make all the women Na'vi pornographic. They tried like
they gotta get hard. Something to get asses in seats, you know?
And you know what does it? Blue titties.
Edward fucking Scissorhands.
Dude, a Tim Burton movie I like.
It's a classic. The writing, the history behind why it was made. Oh, It looks good. Johnny Depp.
Why is it so horny?
It does
Dude,
have some weird context.
why does Tim Burton just make horny movies? Even the ones that like aren't overtly horny.
James and the Giant Peach.
That spider is sexual in an upsetting way. The whole time.
Oh yeah, the French.
Yeah, the French spider.
Okay, carry
Yeah.
on.
Tim Burton makes almost exclusively sexual movies, and it's not okay.
Mommy issues.
Probably. Helena Bonham Carter issues.
Ooh, I was so depressed when they got divorced, dude.
So was he. So was she. So was Johnny. All right.
Ow, it hurt.
That's so much liquor that just went in your nose.
Ow, it hurt.
That's pure liquor, no mixers.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Vicious.
Okay.
Okay. This movie, Tim Burton really gets to flex his creativity in doing some of his dark, spooky shit while also doing like just obscenely Floridian schemes of things. Just the brightest pastels you've ever seen, bright greens, bright reds, just a visually stunning movie. I'm not going to say it's beautiful like Avatar is, but it's eye candy for you a lot of the time in this movie. Johnny Depp puts on a killer performance.
Insanely good.
All the other actors too do like it's the type of acting where like they've clearly bought into the characters, even though the characters are like dumb and
Winona
illogical.
Ryder disappears for like I think the only time in her life.
Yeah, it's,
Like-
it's one of the movies where you watch it and you're not like, oh, Winona Ryder. She's
or you're
her
not
character.
like, oh, Johnny Depp, because it was so early in his career.
Yeah,
He hadn't created a stigma for himself yet.
It very much is a coalescing of a lot of really good things that can happen on a movie set, and it doesn't overdo any of them. And what few flaws it does have are mostly minute. I'd give this A, but I think probably realistically it should go in B, and that's pretty honorable.
Yeah, I was gonna say B actually, because it's not my favorite Tim Burton movie, but I think what sells me more is like
Oh, also Vincent Price is in it, and that's just chef's kiss.
the history behind it and everything that goes into it. I think would raise it up to an A for me. I think it's just so good, and it's an original story, which we have to give props to in this day and age.
Yep.
And it's really just everyone in the Tim Burton posse, cult, getting to really like flex their muscles and be perfectly who they are. So I will say,
Oh yeah, and at the end they killed someone of consequence.
yes, true.
Which
A.
is a thing that fucking dude, get this shit out of my movies. If you're gonna have a piece of shit character through your whole movie, kill them off at the end of it. Don't just let them survive for fucking redemptive arcs. Fuck you.
Like the teacher in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, squish that motherfucker's head. All right, next movie. It's not Minecraft. I know that for sure.
No, we're gonna continue down this Tim Burton Shrek
Oh god,
with
that's right. you
Corpse
got me.
Bride.
Corpse Bride. That movie was not great.
I'll give you that. Okay, this movie to me is one of the most aesthetically pleasing Tim Burton movies.
It's my first note is that it's much smoother than other stop motion movies.
It's just really pretty, and even like when things are clearly stop motion, like the flow of her veil and stuff, there's just also something like so artistic and poetic about it that it doesn't bother you.
Dude, let me just run you through some of my notes here. Okay. How many do I have? Too many to read all of them. Okay. Number 2, Danny Elfman returns to be an outlandishly good composer again. 3, all these characters have spines that are catastrophically fucked up. 4, oh god damn it, it's a musical.
Yeah.
6, this dude said his daughter was ugly while looking like his grandparents were for sure cousins. 7, literally every character hates each other. 8, we're back to Tim Burton movies being dog shit. 9, Johnny Depp could make a career out of this voice acting shit. 10, I
Wait.
recognize Christopher Lee anywhere.
Okay.
I have like 3 notes in a row that's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Just variations of that question. how how does skeleton to musical instrument take place? Uh we said Corpse Bride in the song. You could call this a short and it'd be decent, and I'd wrap it up there. From the
Our
one song where
own
they're Corpse Bride.
corpse bride. Yeah, I know. I know. I love this movie.
Barkus is gross. They're all gross, but he's worse.
Yeah.
How'd you guys lose Victor?
Yeah. Are you just gonna give us a
I'm
speed run?
just reading the notes.
Okay.
How does the
Well,
maggot know that she doesn't sing or play piano or dance? They say Corpse Bride again, and it's all very confusing. Can you marry in England without a member of the clergy present?
James, we don't need a step by step.
Jesus Christ, they killed Mayhew for no reason. Next note. Oh, never mind. They killed Mayhew for plot reasons. I jumped the gun on that one a little bit.
Yeah, he had to come down and give some exposition to Victor, so Victor knows what's going on upstairs.
Okay. The plot to Corpse Bride is summed up in arranged marriages are bad and leave my skeleton boy alone.
Don't get choked up about it.
Sorry. It's
We don't want you to be a corpse bride.
Am I a pretty girl?
You'd be the prettiest corpse, James.
Jesus. It's nowhere near as heinous as James and the Giant Peach. But that's probably because I don't think Roald Dahl wrote Corpse Bride.
No, that's a Tim Burton.
Tim Burton original. So it's like, I don't know. I'd give it a C because the score is just so fucking good.
It's so good.
Danny Elfman, man.
I need to compare for this one.
He's so good.
Because I really love Corpse Bride, but this is another moment where I'm like, what's in C tier versus B tier? Like, can I give Corpse Bride as good as... I would argue B. I would argue B. Because it's so pretty. The story's original. The soundtrack is good. The voice acting's all fantastic.
Wait, but hold on.
Okay.
A note has appeared from the void.
Well, there were a lot of them for this movie.
Victor brought the dead back to the surface, and now he will kill himself in front of everyone for a dead woman he met yesterday. Not an ounce of character to him. That was the problem with Corpse Bride that I am now remembering.
Is my memory's not great. Victor the flip-flopping bitch?
Victor does not have depth. Some characters have depth, i.e. both brides. Victor has no depth, and the parent characters, they're all of them are just pieces of shit. Victor as a protagonist is such a piece of shit protagonist. He doesn't grow. He doesn't evolve. He does not change from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, and he is wishy-washy the whole time.
Could you argue that this is a feminist movie then, and give it points for that? You have two queens who really take their own fates into their hands, and it's not about Victor. It's about the Corpse Bride and Victoria. It's about Emily and Victoria, and how men kind of suck.
And also adults. And also Tim Burton. He's a man. That counts. No. He gets to live in C.
I'll concede on this one because I don't have enough strong arguments to put it in B.
Poorly written characters. You could say it's a feminist movie. How many feminist movies does Tim Burton make? He doesn't make feminist movies. He makes them on accident. If it is a feminist movie, he didn't mean for it to be. It's like when you look at modern art and you're like, I can see what the artist was going for. No, you don't. He threw paint on a canvas.
I'll find this movie.
What movie?
Now you see.
Now you see it?
See it. Now you see it.
That's another fucking Disney Channel magician movie. There it is.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's watch a Disney Channel. This was just the Tim Burton Disney Channel whole entire season, apparently.
when we get to the end, when we get to about the halfway mark of the tier list, we'll go back over what the tiers are and what they mean. which is to say, we'll do a very brief explanation of it because it's not that deep. Okay, a Disney Channel original movie. Now you see it. This is not a good movie. Where is it in my notes?
I don't know. Okay, so this is a movie about a reality TV show trying to find the next kid magician that's secretly a subplot for a real magician to steal a younger magician's powers so he can live forever. Ta-da!
Oh my god, I had 89 notes.
You really hated this movie. I listened to this episode recently because I had to.
Man, I railed on this, didn't I?
I was listening to this episode for some reason, and man, you really dislike this episode because it's a bunch of kids with like one adult running a TV show for a bunch of other kids to do a reality competition. And you really, really hated the fact that these kids were just like allowed to do whatever the fuck. And you hate that Allison loves to solve puzzles and shit. And
Allison has puzzle autism, is what she has. A hyper focus, an inability to do anything else.
so, yeah, that was. I don't even know if her name's Allison in the movie.
It is Allison.
Okay. Yeah. You disliked this movie a lot. So I liked this movie just because this taught me that the Magic Castle existed, and I've never wanted to get into an exclusive club so bad in my life. And I never went through any of the work to become a magician, nor did I want to. I just want to go into the Magic Castle and look at shit. And you're not allowed to do that, so.
Oh yeah, it's because she's a fucking asshole the whole time.
Oh no, she's not a great character.
She's such a piece of shit. Oh my god. I'm like hearkening back to her just being a giant ass the whole time.
She's such a bitch.
She's so mean for no reason.
To this poor kid who has trauma and is like opened up about his secrets to her and is like a genuinely good person, and she's just like, but what about my producer spot? Like, ugh. She exploits him to no end for her own personal gain, and then somehow makes him fall for her, and then at the end gets a happy ending.
This movie gets one prop for taking a shot at Donald Trump's hair. Put it in F.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
Movie sucks fat dicks.
I have some emotions towards that movie of like, oh, this was fun the first time I watched it, but
yeah, the first time when you were 7.
But I really, really hate that bitch. So
not the actress. She's
oh no,
fine,
we love Ali Machaka.
Fuck that character, dude. What's next?
Nothing good.
Oh boy.
Well, it's okay. I have Avatar: The Last Airbender, the series on Netflix live action, just so we're all clear. Not the movie, not the cartoon. New season 1 of Avatar on Netflix.
Okay. Important to note, we don't always do just movies. Sometimes we will also do TV shows. And we will specifically only be ranking what we watched of a TV show, because sometimes this is spanning about 2 years of our lives, what we're doing today. And other seasons have happened. Like eventually we're going to do Fallout.
Season 2, Has Been Hotel, season 2.
Yeah, we've watched season 2 of both Fallout and Has Been Hotel, but that's not what our episodes were on, so those rankings will just be for season 1 of those shows.
But guess how this next season's starting, guys? Oh. Okay, sorry.
What? Oh.
We're gonna do Has Been Hotel and Fallout for the beginning of the next season.
Gotcha. Cool.
You with me? Okay.
I'm tracking. I don't really remember shit about this show. Not memorable, but important. Not shit. I know the animation on all their abilities and stuff was not terrible, and it was
better than the movie.
It was better than the movie.
It doesn't take a million years to bend. No. Okay.
Weren't there problems in casting?
No. Nothing. Okay. Nothing really was wrong about this
King
TV
Boomy,
show.
but
King Boomy,
not
but
really.
we got a little loose with the plot.
Yeah,
Got
but
a little loose with the plot.
but they fell into the same fucking problem that the Game of Thrones people did, and the other like hundreds of thousands of fucking producers do, where they're like, "Oh, I can condense this. Oh, I can condense this," and it's like you. Uh, how many episodes was the first season? Fucking 8 episodes. Okay, the first season of Anime Avatar was like 22,
There's a lot of
25.
filler in there. It's like a lot of animes though. There's a lot of filler in there that you can just
Yeah, but the
gone.
thing about the filler episodes in shows like Avatar is that's where you learn to knit yourself slowly to the characters. Is in the filler episodes where you get to do that stuff. You know what episode's a fucking filler episode of the animated adventure? Uh
The pirates where they get the waterbending scroll.
that one, but where Uncle Iroh says goodbye to his son.
Oh, the Bossing Say episodes
Yeah.
that's broken up into like 3 different episodes.
Yeah, 2 of those are filler. And they're some of the most incredibly emotive episodes. Like important shit happens in the filler episodes. And that's something that the modern TV execs are abandoning at Mach speed because they're like, oh, people are on their phones while they watch TV, which is true and it's a problem, but there it's eroding the functional manufacture of good storytelling. So yes, we yada yada a lot of the plot in this season of the show, but it is much more faithful to the animated adventure than any other attempt thus far. So it gets props for trying really hard to adapt. And the episodes are long. They're like 45 to an hour. So it's like you get a little bit of leeway there, but you're still trying to condense hours of content into less hours of content. And it's not going to be as good by nature. Now, there is potential to create good art due to pressure.
I will say all the showrunners after this season were like, we hear you. We're going to fix it. Like they took notes and they were listening to the community and they were like, okay,
which is key.
We made some bad judgment calls. We will fix it. Thank you. Like was basically their whole sentiment.
So like there's hope for the future of the show for sure. And it's worth a watch because it is like you get some of the tingles of like, oh, this is like what it was like, or this is what I wished it looked like in real life.
The Blue Phantom episode,
yep, that's
is shot for shot the same thing, and it's fantastic.
It has the moments where it does pay homage like nearly 1-to-1, and that's so awesome. But it also sometimes is just like, hey, we're not gonna talk about that thing that happened, and we're not gonna talk about that thing that happened.
We're not gonna use the timeline from the original one because that's not gonna make sense.
We're gonna hustle this along real quick. So
actually they're gonna drag it out.
If I were to rank this, because we've sat on this show for a few minutes here,
we don't have to rush. That's the biggest
I
thing.
would put it in B.
I want to give credit to one comment that really like kind of took me aback from chat, which as I feel like we only want to hate it less because the movie was a shit stain. I agree with that a lot. I think that's like it's not as good as we want it to be.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
And it's not as awful as it could be because we know what that looks like.
It's definitely not as bad as it could be.
But there are some things that are missing from this series, like Sokka's sense of humor and
yeah, that poor serious bastard.
And
his sexism, that's not in there either.
And yeah, there's a lot of he needs it to grow.
They neutered Sokka in this show, and that's a goddamn shame because you need him to be a little misogynist fuck so that he can evolve into the bad motherfucker we know later. But if you start him with not being a misogynist fuck, how can he evolve? you have to make him an asshole. You have to.
It's a
And guess what? The community's not going to strangle you for it because the community grew up on the show. They know at the beginning he was a piece of shit.
and I do hear the comments that are like he'd get canceled. There would be a lot of complaining online about why would this character say that, and then the smackdown that would come from the
real
Avatar fandom.
They'd be like, no, you have to watch the original show because he becomes good.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I think there's a lot of good in this season, but I do think that we are putting it on a higher pedestal because of how bad the movie was. And that's something else that falls into a similar category that we didn't review, we probably won't, was Percy Jackson on Disney Channel.
It is very much
Disney
same
Plus.
vein.
The movies were so bad that you watch the show and you're almost like, oh, this is so much better. It's fantastic.
It is so much better, but it's not fantastic.
And then you think about it for a little bit and you go back and you check some of the book facts and you start fact checking some stuff and you're like, oh, wow, we really just, yada yada this, lost the plot here, missed this part here. And so I think, thank you for that comment, by the way. That goes out to Taylor Ketterson. Full points for that comment. I think C. Because we don't know. It has potential. There's some really good things in it, but also let down.
Yeah.
I
wanted it in B.
You wanted it in B? Goblet of Fire is in D. And I almost would
Goblet of Fire is a piece of shit movie.
All right, C.
What do you mean?
I was going to say I'd probably put it on tiers like following plot of Goblet of Fire, but... All right, so this is going to get a little confusing. Stay with me for a second because we've done both of these. This is the Haunted Mansion movie, not the Eddie Murphy one because we've already done that one. This is the Owen Wilson one.
Owen Wilson.
New one.
Man, he was a good cast. We liked this movie.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
This is a good movie. This was a movie that we expected to be bad, but then it was decent, and so we came out of it going,
yeah, this was one of those like sleeper ones, kind of like Sonic, and
I stopped taking notes at 26, but I started writing the number 27, and I did not continue writing notes.
No, it was genuinely, I mean, I'm reading our description on Spotify too, so like good movie, good dialogue, good cameos, like
Danny DeVito's in it, Owen Wilson's in it,
funny.
Rosario Dawson's in it, and she's a killer.
The plot actually like makes sense, unlike the last Haunted Mansion movie. It's the twist. There's lots of twists that you go, oh, like it's
amazing what happens when you write a good script, and when you cast great people to be in the good script movie. I would place this solidly between A and B, so like whichever you lean towards, that's where I would put it.
This is one of those moments. Hang on,
where you have to go look at what's in A and B.
I need to know.
We don't have a lot in A and B.
I cannot, in good conscience, put it with Sorcerer's Stone. Can I give you C?
I suppose. C is a really catch-all category.
There's a lot. There's a D was our catch-all category last time. D had the most movies of any other category last time.
A lot of those movies were bad.
Well, the issue with, and I think C is going to be a big one this season, because the issue with this season was there were so many movies where we walked out of it and we're like, it's all right. We didn't hate it, but I wouldn't watch it again. So
C is a very all right.
Like, am I ever going to watch the Haunted Mansion movie again? Probably not.
No.
I didn't think I was going to watch the first one ever again.
Boy, there are some gems in here, and there are some pieces of shit.
This one's going to be interesting, and this is where we're going to clarify again.
Oh, yeah, all right, here we go.
Did I do it? Yeah. That we're only talking about season 1. Just the first season of Has Been Hotel, which was so good.
I've had a revelation about this, by the way.
About Has Been Hotel in general, or season 1?
About Has Been Hotel.
Let me give some context about how much I fell in love with this show fast. I watched the entire season twice in one day. I watched it entirely. No, because remember, I watched it entirely at work, and I was like, James, you don't understand. You have to watch the show. And then we turned it on and watched the entire season that night as well.
Yeah.
So, that's my thoughts. I love this show, especially the first season.
If you were the only person voting, where would you put it?
I was going to put A.
Okay.
Animation's good, singing's good, the talent is fantastic, the story is funny, the writing is good, the dialogue's great. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Not S tier, but really good.
Okay. Hazbin Hotel is that is a show that is uncomfy. Boy, that is
That is a show that's uncomfy. Long silence. Boy.
The look, credit where credit's due. Earworm songs, astonishing cast.
The talent.
Imagine casting voice actors, like voice acting veterans, to voice act in your animated show
and Broadway frickin' singers
instead of A-list celebrities. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can. It's a wonderful world.
It's crazy how good a character can be.
You know why?
There's like a voice actor behind it.
You know what keeps me from S?
What?
The drama behind the creator.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me from S, because it just lives.
It just lingers back there.
Rent free in my brain.
Everything America said, I concur with, but like toned down. It is a good show. It is uncomfortable, especially if you have some preconceived notions about heaven and hell. But end of the day, it's just pretty fucking good. So
I will address chat while you think about where you want to emotionally deal with Hazbin. Allegedly, I know someone who knew Viv way back when, before Hazbin was on YouTube, before the Hell of a Verse was a thing, back in the Tumblr days.
Oh god, not the Tumblr days.
Where this idea and concept originally got posted by Viv. And allegedly, she was not a great person with some very twisted.
She's got kinks.
Kinks, but I don't kink shame. I would say, not ideology either. Mentalities. Some very twisted mentalities.
Well, yeah, have you watched the show?
I was like, granted, given the show, that makes sense. But it was more the way she would weaponize said mentalities and use them against people or towards people. And that's all allegedly. But because of that, it lives a little bit rent-free in my brain that there is some darker things going on behind the creation of this show.
Because I don't
allegedly.
Because I don't care for the format so much, like I just don't like musicals that much. Like they're fine, but like I don't go out of my way to watch them. I don't go out of my way to give a shit about Broadway stuff.
We have like 2 coming up on the list though.
They are fine. I don't have problems with musicals.
But that's good because we probably wouldn't be married.
Probably not. But like no, the first season of Hazbin Hotel is good, a little rushed, very talent heavy, and deeply uncomfortable in general. And yeah, a lot like Tim Burton, it is a uncomfortable level of horny. I would place it in C, but it's probably got to live in B.
I'll compromise on B. I'll compromise on B because I'd give it A, but ugh, I don't want.
Oh, good, a piece of shit.
Dark Shadows. Back to Tim Burton briefly.
Back to Tim Burton briefly.
And Johnny Depp and
this is one of those movies where I liked it and you didn't like it.
I don't like this. This is one of my least favorite of Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, anything. I hate this movie. I hate this movie.
Okay. Here, you know how sometimes you have those movies where you like it, but you know it's bad. This is that.
Cinderella, Amazon Cinderella.
Yeah, that's this movie for me. This movie is not very good. Um, Classic Tim Burton tropes, weak characters, uh, plots that don't make a lot of sense. Um, it gets props for being live action because like he just does better for me live action. For the world at large, clearly his animated work is more popular. Um, but there's just enough stupid bullshit in this movie to make it entertaining for me. Would I watch it again? I wouldn't turn it off if it was on, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it again. It's it's one of those. In a note. Oh hey, Helena Bonham Carter's in this movie. Why was I surprised? Just man, and there's so many good character actors in the movie.
It's a Tim Burton movie. It's almost
Jackie
required.
Earle Haley, fucking. There's also fucking Christopher Lee is in this movie.
It's a Tim Burton movie.
Christ,
of
Count
course.
Dooku.
I would say if James and the Giant Peach goes in F, I would put Dark Shadows in F.
I'd argue it to D if I possibly could, but I can't because it's F.
It's just not good.
It's
just because you think it's haha funny doesn't make it good.
It's just not good. It's the same thing with As Flushed Away. I know it's not good, but it makes me haha laugh. I mean, the line "Reveal yourself, tiny songstress." That's so funny. That's so like sometimes Tim Burton hits that dialogue nail with me, where like it's just a perfect line where you're like, "That's gold." And "Reveal yourself, tiny songstress." I think it was to a phone ringtone. Is so funny and so good, but that doesn't make up for the rest of the movie.
James is dying.
I am dying. All right.
F. Done. We're like kind of crushing it.
We're cruising.
We're cruising.
Let's see, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 movies?
Not bad, not bad. This is going to be a debate, though.
Uh-oh.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2. Another cinematic beauty.
No.
Yeah, it
simply
is.
no.
It's one of the best movies with the film.
I fucking hate Dune.
Why?
I don't like anything about Dune.
Why?
First of all,
You can hate it all you want. I don't care. But why?
it makes me visually upset.
Why?
There's a lot of things in...
And Avatar didn't?
Which Avatar?
Yes. The James Cameron movies.
No, because this one... I don't like the way people look. I don't like the way the world is. The
racist.
Sand. No.
She doesn't like the sand. It's of course it gets her.
Yes.
That's straight out of chat.
I know. I don't like the sand. It's hot. The movie makes me feel hot.
Fuck's sakes, dude.
I don't like Zendaya. I don't like Timothée Chalamet.
It really is a perfect storm of stuff you do not like.
I don't like a plot that I have to have, said the person that bitched about the FNAF movies being for fans only. I don't like a plot that I need his like significant context of lore to understand. I every time I watch a Dune movie, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Most of it.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you listen when they say lines?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a you problem. Because I know what the fuck is going on the whole time. They explained everything in the first movie, and then they explain even more in the second movie.
No, they don't. They don't. They simply don't. They don't explain.
They give you the abbreviated version.
It's like Mad Max. You like this, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. I do love me a Mad Max movie.
I walk out of those movies going, yeah, it was kind of cool to look at, but what the fuck happened? For all of it. It doesn't make any sense. She cries in The Chosen one. What? Fucking what? The baby? The baby? Fucking no? No!
Well, that's
The
because
baby can telepathically communicate.
in the future.
And then what the no, and prophecies, visions, child in womb, also on beach. No. Sand is drug? Question mark? What?
No, drug in sand. Sand, not drug. Drug in sand.
Drug make eyes blue.
Yes.
Worm riding. No.
Why not worm ride? Fun worm ride. Cool.
This movie is bad. This story is bad. And you want to know what's fucking worse is we're going to have to review
The
part
third one.
fucking 3.
Yeah.
And I have to watch an entire season of a show just to have some semblance of an idea of what the fuck is happening. And I'm still not going to understand.
You know what might help you? Not that you want to understand more about it, and I would understand if you didn't want to do this, but they did do a show on HBO.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, in order to watch part 3, I have to watch that fucking show. It's like the Batman movies. I gotta watch the Penguin before I can watch the Batman movie because it's all fucking related.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of TV I have to watch all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much work.
Now, welcome to my world. I shouldn't need to watch an entire season of a TV show to understand a goddamn movie.
Well, we don't know if that's the case for her.
No, I know that's the case. I watch enough theory channels and breakdown videos that I know what I need to watch. It's why we haven't done any of the MCU, because the fucking extensive work I would have to go to understand that fucking entirety of thing is not worth our time.
I don't want to watch any Marvel movies. They're fucking AI.
We put the MCU on a ban list for this channel because there's no possible way we could ever catch up at this point. Anyways.
Okay, so here's why Dune's good.
Oh my god. Go talk about why it's fucking good.
Outside of your fucking Chalamet and Zendaya and them, Dune 2 brought a lot more really well cast side characters. Skarsgård is in it and he's phenomenal. Who's Austin Butler's in it and he did a great job.
Austin Butler did do a good job.
I mean,
I'm loving his post Disney era.
Yes, honestly, like, it is sort of a niche movie to enjoy, but it's one of those movies in history. Like, you ever watch a movie and you go, "Oh, this is gonna be like an important piece of art later."
Yeah.
Dune is that, and the book came out like pre 1960, I think.
The book is also too long.
The book is dude. I'm struggling with that audiobook. It is lengthy and also different. It's one of those movies where once again I'm like, I'm not gonna go seek it out to watch all the time. It's like Lord of the Rings is like an echelon above it, where like you want to go rewatch Lord of the Rings. But a lot of the same characteristics in Lord of the Rings are in the Dune movies.
I'm not a huge...
Exceptional cast, terrific cinematography, the scripts are decent, it's a great action adventure. Lord of the Rings has better character unity, but hang on, I'm almost done. It's definitely one of those movies where you have to watch it, but you don't have to like it.
We got accused of rage baiting a little bit ago in chat, like a while ago. I'm going to tell you something that's going to get everybody a little rage baity.
Oh, do not put that lower than D.
I would put Lord of the Rings in D.
What the fuck are you on?
And so I would put Dune in F.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I love Lord of the Rings. But also, if you were sitting there going, let's go watch Lord of the Rings,
there has never been a better series of homoerotic movies than Lord of the Rings. Those dudes all want to fuck each other, for sure.
Want to get even spicier? I'd put the Hobbit movies in like C and B, depending on which one.
Well, now in this show, we do have a penchant for putting a lot of movies that are considered very good in bad tiers. Hint, hint. All the goddamn Harry Potter movies.
Are dispersed between B and D pretty much.
I would put Dune in A, so we're gonna have to come together on A and F
C.
and put it in C.
Okay.
Also,
Gross.
side
I
note,
feel upset.
the score in Dune
I feel
is
upset.
fucking incredible.
Can we do D?
No,
It can be with Avatar. They're
no,
best friends.
no. Dune is so much better than Avatar.
I understand the plot of Avatar.
There isn't one. What do you mean? Shut up. That's crazy. You're crazy.
I'm so
You've
annoyed.
never even seen a movie.
I'm so annoyed about where Dune is right now. I can't. Where did the first Dune go? Where did the first Dune go? Where did we fight for this?
Dune's so good. Dune is a movie for me, though.
Where the fuck is the first Dune? Did we watch the first Dune? We watched the first Dune. I don't know where it is.
Look for orange.
I am.
It'll be orange.
Dude, if you
Let me
can
see.
find it, go for it. I genuinely can't see it. I know it's not in this season, and I know we watched it for the channel. Alright. Anyways,
Oh my God, there's so many Harry Potter movies.
there's so
They're
many.
all bad.
I don't know where Dune placed. Hey, if you are in chat, go tell me where the original Dune movie placed on the original tier list. Cause can't find it. Don't know. I know that Black Adam's in D.
I'll do it.
Okay, James is going to look. We're going to talk about. Well, are you sure? Are you sure? Because do you want to know what's next?
What's next?
Fallout.
Dude, Fallout's such a
Season
good show.
1.
So good.
Fallout's really, really
It's
fucking
such
good.
a good show. You want to fucking you want to talk about adapting source material but good?
Fallout.
Fallout.
I should make you watch the Lemony Snicket TV series.
Todd Howard crushed everything about this show. It is exceptionally well cast. It is exceptionally well shot. The set pieces are so good. Everything is there's so many little Easter eggs and secrets that link back to the games. Man, dude, I want it in A so bad. Walton Goggins fucking pulls his weight and more. And Ella Purnell pulls her weight and more. And even though you don't like Maximus, like his character
I fucking
arc,
hate him.
dude, his character arc's a slow burn, and it is so interesting. Especially because you're watching him like deconstruct from the cult that he was raised in. It's such a good show. I want it in A. Where do you want it?
Oh, I'd give it A.
Put it in A. Terrific.
Easy. I'll talk about it briefly since James ranted and raved so that he can also have a time to check the tier list. There's not really anything very bad to say about the show other than I don't like Maximus, but that's
we
just
did the last tier list on Twitch, I think. No, we didn't. Carry on.
Anyways, I don't like Maximus, but that's just a personal taste in the character. Like, I don't have any really strong reasons about why that should mark the showdown. The accuracy and costume and lore and secret Easter eggs and just everything that's happening is so well handled and so well done. The set dressing, the costuming department needs a whole fucking raise. It's so good. The story's captivating, and even though there's like a little bit of gore, so if that's like not your thing, I get it. I don't love it either. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't make it so bad that you can't watch it. There were like a couple times I had to look away, but other than that, it's pretty good. And if you're a fan of the series, I know there's some people that are upset about the way New Vegas was handled, which understood. I get it.
Dumb and wrong.
Well, the issue that a lot of the fandom community has, and I'm not in the fandom, this is me reporting of others reporting. The issue the fandom has is that there was never a canon ending chosen.
There are several.
by the creators of the show, whereas in the first season they had like a canon ending for like what they were representing. But New Vegas has a game, and it does, as every Fallout game, have multiple endings. And the show writers didn't pick one, which leads to a lot of frustration because they then got a little bit looser of the lore of New Vegas because they stood in the middle of all the tracks and didn't pick an answer.
Dune 1 landed in C.
All right, I'm fine then. I'll be quiet about Dune.
And you want to know how it got there? Because I said it should be A and you said it should be F.
Probably. Um so yeah, that's the big issue. So they just kind of leave a bunch of it leads to a bunch of plot holes in the lore or yada yadaing of lore because the showrunners didn't pick an answer, and they went on record as saying they didn't pick an answer for new like as canon ending for New Vegas so that they could include as much as possible.
God damn, it's such a good show. If you haven't watched the show, you just gotta fucking watch the show,
It's
dude.
so
It's so
good.
It's
And it goes
so
down
good.
so fast and so easy. Kind of like Last of Us, which we didn't talk about.
I tell you what, if we like recover Fallout for like when the end of the like when the show ends, at
Like we
someday in
did
the
for
future,
Umbrella Academy.
it may find its way into S tier as like one of the only shows that's going to go in S tier, but they have still more art to make. And season 1 was not S tier for me, it was just A, but man was it fucking good.
Yeah. And again, we're only talking about season 1, and season 1 was fantastic.
Right. Next up.
We
we
hang
talked about
on,
this today.
we're gonna get there. I did want to just put out though, we might do a Umbrella Academy style review of The Last of Us. Do the whole show as a whole because we didn't do the first season, and then we didn't do the second season. And I have a lot of thoughts, but let's all put them in like one episode or 2 episodes for
we'll do that
Last of Us because it's a little gone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Timothée Chalamet back to back.
We really hit a lot of Timothée Chalamet movies.
Wonka.
Wouldn't blame me if you didn't see it.
It was mid at best. It's really pretty.
It's another one of those movies where I have a note where I went, God damn it, it's a musical.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was going to be a fucking musical.
I feel like it didn't need to be a musical, but then every other Willy...
It simply didn't need to be.
But then every other Willy Wonka is also a musical that doesn't really need to be a musical other than the... Here's the issue. The other Willy Wonka movies are musicals because the Oompa Loompas sing. This movie's a musical.
Because everybody else sings.
Because reasons. Although, that's not true, because in the original Willy... Or the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory... That's like a proper musical because the grandpa sing Golden Ticket. You got everybody singing, but the Johnny Depp Tim Burton version, which is the most recent version, and a lot of hate for this, is the more book accurate version of the story. Did not need to be a musical. That was just a musical.
Once again, I'm going to need to read you some of my notes because holy shit.
Let me get my thoughts out, and then you can go second because you went kind of... anyways. Wonka. I don't like Wonka because it fucks with the established lore of the universe.
I said I'm drinking.
There's a drinking game for every time America gets mad about an established lore of the universe. I have no drinks. I have to wait 10 more minutes before I get to have drinks.
You've had 3 shots.
I mean, water or anything. I'm out of everything.
All right.
But anyways, yeah. So, like kind of mid, pretty to look at, cute in some parts. D. I'd easily put Wonka with Neverending Story and Avatar.
Okay.
It doesn't deserve to be an F, but
No, it is better than F.
But I like looking at C, and now we're going kind of based off what we've been ranking C this time. I can't put it up there, so like D. I don't care.
Okay. Wonka, okay. There's 2 schools of thought on this. If you are a big fan of like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the books. This movie is kind of a disservice to what you were raised on. If you don't care about those things, this movie is a romp and a half. And it's dumb in all the right ways, and it's entertaining the whole time. Is it good? Nay. Nay, it is not. Production values there, good cast, decent script, fine direction. Is it good? Not really. Is it a entertaining watch? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah. It's funny. It's got some good moments. The songs aren't bad. Timothée is pretty to look at.
One of my notes says I want to try a caramel salted by the sad tears of a Russian clown. Whatever spawned that note must simply have been hilarious.
Wonka probably got ingredients from the tears he collected of sad Russian clown.
Probably.
Because every time he lists ingredients, it's some nonsense like that.
We've got side characters that are just so good. Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa is awful and so good.
Poor Hugh Grant for this
movie. I
movie.
feel terrible that he did this. His agent should be fired immediately. But damn it, did he commit? It's the thing. It's a shit role, and a shit-eating person should have done it. Like, a character actor comedian should have done it. Hugh Grant is too talented and suave to do this shit. You know who else is in the movie as shit-eating characters? Rowan Atkinson is in it as the priest. That's hilarious. He's so good. Keegan-Michael Key is in it.
Facts.
He's so good. He's so funny. Everything he's touched in recent history is so good. He's evolving. Just like Jordan Peele. The movie gets hijacked partway through and becomes a Danny Ocean movie, which is insane. And like, I didn't like that, but it was still entertaining. He puts cocaine in the chocolate. Great.
Yeah.
He's got orphan syndrome. They made fun of the original Oompa Loompa song, which is crazy.
There's a lot.
Willy Wonka kills everyone at the end. It's insane.
There's a lot that's going for this movie, but like, it's not good.
It's a movie that like flip-flops on the choice of like, oh, should we do that? And sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say no. And half the time they say yes, it works. But most of the time they say no, it doesn't.
Isn't the chick's name Noodle?
Yeah, my favorite character. Stupid. Incredible.
Noodle. Then the giraffe. We gotta go milk the giraffe.
Yep. Dumb. Incredible. Stupid. I want it in B.
And I'm calling for D.
And you're calling for D.
C it
so
goes.
it has to go in C.
If it didn't fuck with the lore, it'd be a lot better. All right.
You're right. You're just correct.
We are going to wrap this halfway point, which doesn't matter if you're listening to this in the future, but for those of us live, we are going to wrap this halfway point with the Labyrinth.
Halfway done.
We're halfway on time.
We're halfway on time. We're gonna have to like get up a notch.
Well, hang on. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There's 30 some movies left.
Well, the thing about these big celebration episodes, though, is they go as long as they need to. The only reason I'm really pushing for this, like, quote-unquote halfway point is if I don't go to the bathroom, my bladder is going to explode.
All right, that's important.
So, Labyrinth.
Oh, boy, okay. Labyrinth. Oh, are we doing that right now? Or are we doing that next episode?
No, this is wrapping. Right, this is wrapping up.
Okay.
This episode is Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. What the actual Jesus motherfucker? Holy tap dancing Christ. What god awful twisted ganja were these motherfuckers on? Drugs on drugs. You thought James and the Giant Peach was a trip and a half. And you thought, oh, James is just a baby about that sort of thing. Nothing in my life have I watched that is more twisted than Labyrinth.
Beetlejuice?
Inappropriate, not twisted.
Okay, carry on. Understood.
Labyrinth is at the heart of it, David Bowie being a little freak.
I can't laugh right
and
now.
a bunch of other characters bumbling about in the dark.
Sometimes literally.
Too many times, literally. You thought Tim Burton had fucked up character designs? Who did the puppetry?
Jim Henson. Who the
God
fuck do you
damn
think
it.
did it?
There's one puppetry house, and they miss half the time.
Typically, if there's a puppet in a movie, Jim Henson.
David Bowie outside of this movie is a little freak. David Bowie inside of this movie is like cranked up to 12 little freak. He's just a little freaky guy doing fucked up little things to weird kids. And like, it's inappropriate and mega twisted, and I don't like it.
I don't like the impersonation you're drifting into.
We quote it all the time. I don't like that little man. He's a little freaky guy.
The problem
I don't like the way he looked at those kids. It reminds me of me.
The issue that you come down to is almost a stay out of politics. Is almost a Beetlejuice issue where it's a very creepy older man, and also there's children. And also he kind of wants to get with one of those children. And in order to do so, he kidnaps her brother. Yeah? You remind me of the Babe. Carry on.
What Babe?
The Babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do. Remind me of the Babe.
I don't even know where my labyrinth note is.
The Labyrinth exists. Okay. It's like a cute, fun movie of its time. It holds up in no regard. Nothing in this movie holds up about as much as Dark Crystal just does.
David Bowie's Nightmare Circus Bonanza.
Is that what you called it? Is that why you couldn't find it?
That's why I couldn't find it.
Also, there does not need to be that much accentuation.
Nothing like a Jim Henson puppet hanging a piss.
There's not.
Oh, it's a musical.
There does not need to be that much accentuation on male genitalia.
I don't think we should be slapping the baby.
In a children's movie.
I don't think we should be slapping the baby.
Also, the sister begs this guy to come take that baby. Don't forget she offered up her brother.
In 1986, David Bowie was 39 years old and Jennifer Connelly was 16.
Everything about this movie does not hold up.
Ever been high as a kite and been at a masquerade ball where David Bowie kind of looks at you all lusty like? I didn't like it. Bad movie. F.
I'm down with F. I have no... It cannot go above Neverending Story if that's where Neverending Story is, and it's not as bad as Cats. Alright. Now that we've talked about all the uncomfortableness that is
it might be
the
as bad
Labyrinth.
as Cats.
No, it's not as bad as Cats.
It might be as bad as Cats.
It's not as bad as Cats.
Hold on, I'm rethinking this. It might be as bad as Cats.
You're going to argue that Labyrinth goes in with Cats?
I think it does.
Why? Sell me.
Have you seen David Bowie's cock? Because I have.
Have you heard the music? At least give Labyrinth an F because of the music. It's not as bad as Cats.
It's two musicals.
Jellicle Cats. No, fuck off. It can go there. It's just David Bowie singing David Bowie songs. Leave it be.
No, because David Bowie is a good artist.
Exactly. Let him be an F. Don't put him in there with fucking weird Taylor Swift cat. Don't put him in there with James Corden cat. Don't put him in there with Rebel Wilson cat.
Oh.
Jenny Anydots? Really? You're gonna put David Bowie next to Jenny Anydots?
He keeps trying to fuck that teenager. They slap babies.
Okay, to compare the other movie where
what else was in F?
Guy tries to mess with a teenager.
Did we put that in F?
See, where
nothing else went in Cat's tier last time.
Where is Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice is probably in C.
Beetlejuice is in D.
All right, Labyrinth can stay in F.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Thank you. All right.
Nothing's ever gonna get to Cats, dude. Nothing's ever gonna get to Cats.
Okay. The recording is stopped. You can give the down low on the ranking system again.
I'll explain.
No vote this week.
Bring me a beer when you come back. My hero. Yep. Okay, gang. All right. Left the door open. I have to be quiet. There's a child sleeping nearby. Okay, here's how this works. All these, in case you've never like watched any of our content before, all of these movies are movies that we have done movie reviews for a show called CityWavesCinema. We did 49 movies. The 50th movie was, I think we did 50 Shades of Grey for the 50th movie because we were trying to watch movies that we would actively hate. America loves it. I hate it. So when we reached 100 episodes, we did a tier list. This is the first tier list. And we created this scale. S is obviously the best ranked movies. A, B, C, D, F, like you're in school. I did not attend. And Cats. Cats is a special tier for movies that are as bad as the film adaptation of Cats. You would be hard pressed to find a movie that was that bad. Uh, there's a handful of movies that we rate pretty high. We have yet to find another movie that we both agree should be an S tier as A Knight's Tale. A lot of the stuff that we put in A tier last time uh, probably got an S from one of us, but not the other, so it had to come down. What we judge the movies on is straight up, do we like them? So there is some, because I have a degree in making movies, there's like some sort of like professionalism to it that I judge because I'm a petty bitch. But for the most part, the scale is really arbitrary and it's just about what we like and don't like. Which is why if you go back and look at the first tier list, like scroll to the end of that nearly 3 hour YouTube video, you'd be like, wow, there's a lot of Harry Potter movies in like D and C tier. Those are really well liked. Yeah, but they're kind of pieces of shit. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. I thought they were pieces of shit. Judge me all you want. I don't care. So we're trying to rush through. There's going to be there's a lot of the ones that are coming up that are actually just gems that we like. So we're going to probably speed through several of them. Thank you, my love.
You could have gone full screen for that whole nonsense.
Oh, I could have, but I wanted to leave the scale up.
That's fair.
For reference.
It's
a mango cart golden road. Delicious.
So loud. All right.
With how much we've watched Cars and Cars 2, we should put those on the list too. Cars is B. Cars 2 is D.
You can't count it because it has to be an episode. That's why the TV shows are in here. You're like, oh, we're also doing TV shows? And I was like, I kind of have to, otherwise I don't have enough episodes.
True.
We're taking a little bit of a breather here. We'll probably start in 2 minutes, but...
Save that one.
No, we top it off. We're just going to hit record again.
Oh, shit.
It's one whole episode. Both the tier list and then the next one, which is a surprise still, because I've collected the votes from many places about what your 200th episode soul-crushing movie will be, James.
Oh, God.
And or TV show.
I don't remember what it is. Oh, no, I do remember what it is. Fuck.
I'm going to eat my alcoholic marshmallow.
There are legit, like, a handful of true bangers coming up, and they're gonna be sitting in B&A, and it's gonna be really easy because we're gonna be like, this is a good movie in every aspect. Put it in the category and move on.
Yeah, there's
where we're gonna get hung up is on the TV shows.
I also think
there's not really a lot of bad ones left.
The other issue too is you're gonna see C fill up pretty quickly.
What the hell is that? That's the lost episode.
The lost episode.
The lost episode.
Because we never technically put it on a tier list.
I fucking forgot about the lost episode.
Yeah, that time that we didn't upload our Christmas episodes, so we just didn't. And then we were like, oopsie.
That shit was hilarious.
And for 2025 Christmas, 2024 Christmas, we are like, here you go.
Here's one while we're on vacation. We'll see you later.
Our bad.
Whoopsie.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be late. All right.
Late?
Yeah.
This was what we had planned.
I know. I'm late for my side quest.
Oh,
I will be late for my side quest.
I'm so sorry that our
Listen, this is the thing that's happening one time. The side quest is going to happen for like a while. phase.
I was looking.
He's fine.
Can you turn down the heat one more? I'm trying to.
You running the PC fans higher?
I probably no. No, I didn't adjust it, so it should be normal.
You should adjust it because it's hot as fuck in this room.
You want it more so?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, go over there. There you go.
Right.
Okay. Alrighty. I have water.
Does the system make sense to everyone that it's purely based off of whatever we fucking feel like?
And normally, if you're here, you get to vote on what movie.
That's true. If you tune in live, we have polls every episode, almost every episode, where you get to vote in the channel chat for what the next movie is going to be from the listed options.
Not
And
tonight.
you almost always have a chance to just absolutely fuck me.
Also, not tonight. Because this is the special episode. You'll get to vote on probably the next TV episode, which will either be Has Been or Fallout.
Yeah, true.
But we're gonna do both of those before we do any other movies. So, all right, we're gonna jump back in, so it's gonna feel a little weird to everyone watching because there's not gonna be an intro or anything if you're watching live, or because we're gonna jump straight back to where we left off on the podcast. And we're going to start with so James can get his bearings. Ugh.
Oh, that's a good note. Good note for me.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland.
The Cans.
It's not a very good movie.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Jumping back in, Willy's Wonderland.
Okay. Willy's Wonderland.
The Cans.
That's not a very good movie. But,
Continuity. Cans.
Yeah, no, okay. Willy's Wonderland's a low budget movie, okay? It's not great.
It's a movie that really wanted to be FNAF and then just didn't.
It's a movie that didn't have any sort of reason to exist or bearing to exist other than to try and cash in on the mascot
Yeah,
horror
they literally
trope.
said mascot horror's in right now.
And so you know what they did? And this is okay. This is a stroke of genius to do this. If you don't have any ideas and you want to make a movie, you go, okay, we're gonna scrape together a budget from whoever we can get it from. We're gonna do a mascot horror, but we only have the budget to get one somewhat big star. So who do you go get? Nick Cage.
And he doesn't talk.
And he doesn't say a single line in the movie.
No line, no dime. I wonder how much he made.
It was probably a paltry salary because he didn't have to do any acting. He just had to be there and exist. It is the perfect dumb romp movie. Okay? Willy's Wonderland cannot possibly belong in B, A, or S. No way. At best, it can get C for being entertaining.
F.
It is not very good. It must live in D.
F.
I want it in C, so it's got to go in D.
I cannot disgrace Avatar like that, and I can't believe I've ever said that sentence.
I would watch Willy's Wonderland again. I would not watch either of the movies in D again.
Fine. I don't have enough compelling evidence other than continuity.
Continuity is bad.
To put it.
Nick Cage is so good in it, just being a fucking sociopath the whole time. It's hilarious.
It's so stupid.
It is. It is one of the dumbest movies I've ever watched, but it is so entertaining.
I hate it.
It reminds me of oh god, what is it? Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Also bad.
Yeah, bad, but so funny.
You know what it is? It falls in that same category that you and I disagree on a lot, which is it's dumb. That movie is dumb as hell.
Dumb can be entertaining.
And that's where the Camp James falls in.
Well, see, but that's hard though, because you love a lot of dumb movies.
Other than Amazon Cinderella.
No, a lot of dumb movies.
Name one.
All of the Harry Potter movies.
That doesn't kill.
All of the crimes of Grindelwald's and those ones.
I wouldn't say I love Fantastic
Newt
Beasts.
Scamander.
I do like Newt.
Tina Goldstein.
Fuck her.
That Nazi bitch.
James and I both now have a character that we hate on the same level, and mine is the teacher in fucking Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It came out of
nowhere.
I've never wanted to see a human be eaten by an animatronic more in my life.
All right, we gotta move on. We're not talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Willy's Wonderland is dumb. James tends to like dumb
I like a
movies.
Good dumb movie.
It's brain candy for you. It's not for me.
Brain candy for you is fuck awful musicals.
It's so dumb, it makes me upset.
The worst brand of musical is your brain candy, and that's astounding.
Jukebox musicals?
It's worse than a jukebox musical.
It's the same.
Amazon Cinderella is like Kmart musical. It's like half the store hi-fi playing fucked up records with drag queens. It's bad.
Willy's Wonderland is bad.
Yeah, but it's not that.
It's in the same tier, so it can live together. My dumb shit can live next to your dumb shit.
Great. Along with the Harry Potter movies that go in D.
Now let's talk about something that started real nice and went to fucking shit.
Okay, this is gonna be a minute. All right.
This is Umbrella Academy. I have a tattoo. That's how much I loved this stupid shit when it started.
Okay. The Umbrella Academy is a series of comic books, first and foremost.
Made by the Emo King.
Gerard Way. If you don't know, frontman of My Chemical Romance. Now, the Umbrella Academy is a dope take on superheroes.
That don't make you want to, like, bleach your eyes like the boys do.
You watch that show?
I don't need to watch that show to know of that show. And know that I will never
that's fair.
Watch that show.
That's fair. It's great commentary on today. Anyways, the Umbrella Academy has how many seasons were there when we recorded the show?
No, this is the whole thing.
Oh, this is the whole thing? How many seasons are there? 4?
4, because you have the first 3, and then they lost source material and went boom into the nether.
This is a problem that Game of Thrones also had, where you start really strong with your adaptation, but then the show catches up to the books, and unlike Game of Thrones, where the showrunners sort of guessed where George R.R. Martin was going, who can say how that's going to turn out? The Umbrella Academy showrunners were just like, what if we figured out some shit for ourselves? And it was a beautiful disaster.
To give, like, some context, I feel like Game of Thrones was on the dartboard when they threw their dart. Not close to the bullseye, but they made it there. And then based on interviews and past, and, like, what I know of Season 4 of Umbrella Academy and what Gerard Way has said about the comics, then how they're going with that direction, they were, like, just barely missed the dartboard.
Yeah. So, okay. The first 2 seasons of Umbrella Academy are stellar.
So
Tremendous television.
First season I would put with Fallout.
The first season I would put an S. The show gets dragged down by the rest. Season 2 I would put with Fallout. Season 3 is a sharp drop to D.
Yeah. I'd put Hotel Oblivion there.
It's not like it's not bad, but like you're not satisfied by it at all. And then season 4 is just like, what are we fucking doing here, right? It runs into the problem of like you have a good thing going, and instead of being like, yes, the good thing, let's just keep doing that. You go, yes, the good thing. What if we added some stuff to the good thing? It's like a medieval soup where you have the big cauldron and it boils constantly. And so you've got the stuff going in there and you know what's always going in there. God damn it.
You died over Umbrella Academy. Okay. James is right in a lot of ways.
Wait.
Go for your metaphor. Finish it.
Season 3 is like the village idiot comes up to the village cauldron And he's like, here are the turnips that I grew. But they're like old and bad. And so it like puts the soup off a little bit. But like, it's like the ship of Theseus. Eventually you'll get it out and it'll be okay. But it turns, right? It's not good. But then the next day, the village idiot shows up and he's like, here's an entire live goat. And he puts it in there. And then the goat upturns the cauldron. And now no one has soup. And it sucks ass. Disaster front to finish. Atrocious end to the show. Disastrous endings for characters that we had come to know and love. Disastrous endings for characters we didn't even like that much.
Storylines that just don't make any fucking sense.
Complete.
Shoving motivations on characters that
I would describe it as half of the characters in the show have character assassination written into their plot lines by the end.
They hurt my boy. They hurt both my boys.
They committed grievous sins upon our characters that we loved.
Which really were only Klaus and Five, let's be real.
I must insist. If you watch the show, and I think you should, you gotta watch the first 2 seasons and then just pretend the show ends. You could be like,
it got canceled.
A cliffhanger that just didn't sit well with the producers, so nothing else goes on. So very good. I will have to put it in D because it gets dragged down.
I'd argue
so hard.
I'd argue C. Because look what you have there. But also because there's so much good in there. The acting's really good.
I'll give this to the actors. They commit to the bit the whole time.
Aidan Gallagher's
fantastic.
Even
in the bad seasons, they commit to the bit.
Aidan Gallagher's fantastic. The show has to go in C just for Five and Klaus.
All right, I'll give you a C.
Just for
Aidan
Five
Gallagher
and Klaus.
And
Fuck.
God damn it, I can't remember his name.
No, but they're both fantastic.
They're so good.
And everybody else is really good too. I think they handled as best they could Elliot's transition.
Yep, they did.
For the character of Vanya.
They wrote it into the story.
Into good. Victor. It worked fantastically, and Gerard Way was there with them every step of the way. But I also found this out about Full Metal Alchemist recently because I just watched the entire Brotherhood episode or season show. Watched all of Brotherhood. But the first season of Full Metal Alchemist, and the reason people hate on it so much is it also caught up to source material while they were making the show, and they didn't have enough to go on, so they kind of just went off. And as we've come to learn, I don't think Hollywood should be allowed to be let off. They don't have good ideas of their own. They just steal other people's, and then when they have to come up with good ideas of their own, that's when you get Game of Thrones season 6, Umbrella Academy season 4. Like, you just, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, and they try to make it up, and it's bad. So.
Oh, Lord.
What?
What's next?
Oh.
Wait, we skipped some shit. Yeah.
Oh, we did. I skipped one. My bad.
Right, well, we'll just double back.
We'll go back. But yeah, so Umbrella Academy, I have loved the first season. I fell in love with the show. I was ranting and raving and making everyone I possibly could watch the damn thing. I got a tattoo. Other things I have tattooed on my body are like historic pieces of work in my life. And Umbrella Academy was that at a time. And it just simply stopped being that. I will read the comic book series to finish that off and find out what the actual storyline was supposed to be. But
you can live and see.
C's a good place. It's great until it's not.
Okay.
So we have to go talk about something that I honestly wish we'd kept forgotten, but
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Which is Anchorman 1, in case you really don't know anything.
You know what it reminds me of?
Death to my brain cells.
It reminds me of Adam Sandler movies.
Nope, because those are good and funny.
No, they're not.
Anchorman's a parody of something that didn't need to be parodied and handles it all poorly.
Oh no, I think they handle it fucking... Okay, here's the thing. Anchorman 1 and 2 are in this selection.
Because y'all really loved me this season.
Anchorman 1 is a good parody of a misogynistic 1970s television world. Great job. And you did it with a lot of funnies, ha-has. Great. Excellent. Anchorman 2 is a hot trash movie with some haha funnies because it relays back to the first movie.
Neither of them are good. And I will only rank whatever happens. I will be ranking Anchorman 1 above Anchorman 2 because the only thing that redeems Anchorman 1 is the newscaster fight.
And yeah, it's terrific.
That's it. So, meh.
Yeah, now here's the thing. It is bad, but it's bad because it's supposed to be. It's like a lot of seasons of South Park, where it's like, yeah, it's
no,
bad, but
South
it's bad
Park's
on purpose.
fucking funny.
Some of it is, yeah.
Anchorman's not funny.
It's not to you because it's not for you.
It's like Seth MacFarlane levels of funny, and that's fucking bad.
It's growing on you.
No?
Yeah, you've been laughing at some Seth MacFarlane jokes recently. Especially when they spoof political figures we know about. I would put Anchorman in C, so stick it in D.
Gross. Willy's Wonderland is better than Anchorman.
I'd watch Anchorman again, and I wouldn't watch any of those D and F movies.
I'd watch Avatar over Anchorman. 100%.
That's
at least this is pretty to look at. There's nothing pretty to look at in this movie.
That's not. Don't talk about Brick like that.
I'm talking about everybody like that. Whole across the board.
When I really wanted to make movies, I wished like hell I could make a movie that was as fun on set as Anchorman. Those guys were just fucking riffing, dude.
I will say
that whole cast is just improvisers. It's sketch writers and improvisers. And it'd be like if fucking the Dropout team made a movie about 1970s newscasting. There would be slightly less.
Be good.
There'd be less misogyny in it, but then it wouldn't be a true parody.
I will say the chats with me and Adam Sandler is better than Will Ferrell.
Adam Sandler as an individual is better than Will Ferrell, but this isn't a movie written by Will Ferrell. Adam Sandler writes all his own movies and they suck fucking cocks.
I will say Anchorman does have to go in D though, because I can't put Anchorman 2 with cats.
No, Anchorman 2 can go in F.
And we'll just
let's just do that
we'll
now.
just zoom that. We don't need to talk about that.
It's bad.
It's okay.
The
Anchorman movies are done. We don't ever have to talk about them ever again. I don't need to talk about dick physics again. And I'll give you Anchorman D for the channel meme of dick physics. It can live there.
Nice.
But
all right, moving on.
I never want to talk about them ever again.
All right.
Black Swan. This is an Oscar movie, babe.
Oscar movie. Good movie. I would put it in B.
Makes me feel uncomfy.
It's a movie that's supposed to make you feel uncomfy, and it does a good job of that.
Be just the uncomfy but cinematically masterpiece category.
I would not call Has Been Hotel a cinematic masterpiece, but it's definitely uncomfy on purpose.
But like it's uncomfy but like artsy, I guess is this.
Yes.
Like it has its niche and it's that's category.
Darren Aronofsky said, "I like feet and Natalie Portman." And we all went, "Hey, are you okay, bro?" And he went, "I like feet and Natalie Portman." And we all went, "Whoa."
But specifically feet that are harmed. Like
he's like, "I like fucked up feet." And we went, "Okay, all right, Darren, chill out. Here's your Oscar, shut up and go away."
Yeah.
Good movie.
It
makes you feel things you don't like.
It's so artsy, but every time I watch it, like it's one of those things that makes like you physically feel the movie in ways that you don't want to physically feel the movie.
Yeah.
Like when watching her peel off the hangnail makes my hands hurt. Yeah. See, it makes your body do things, which means it's good at what it's doing.
It does a good job at its art, but ew.
But I don't want to watch it.
Unnecessary. Moving on.
Okay. Do I have to?
The Nice Guys.
This was a
great movie.
This was a James pick and one that was like.
This is a movie I have a ton of replayability over.
See? Can I get it just see? I don't care. It was good. Like it wasn't great. This is where we're gonna start to fall into the second half of this season where it's like
so good, dude.
This was good. It wasn't great. I'm never gonna watch it again. It had its moments. Okay, bye-bye.
It has great jokes. It has terrific synergy between the cast. It's got a decent story. It's got a decent bad guy. It's it's got all the things you want out of an action movie and none of the things you don't want in an action movie. Uh, it doesn't do Marvel one-liners, but it does like subtle one-liners that are just like normal reactive speech rather than like trying for the one-liners. Like, because not everyone can be Tony Stark. That's his thing. That's Spider-Man's thing. And the Nice Guys doesn't try to do that. They just let the characters be the characters and they react accordingly. And I think that's just really good. And they wrote really good characters. Man, I'd put it in A personally. And you want it in C?
Guess it goes
I
to
guess it
B.
goes to
We
B.
broke the tier.
It's not the uncomfy movies anymore.
Wow, it took no time for us to declare that the tier
We said
level,
it,
and then
we said, never mind. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
if the first the first
It's a
version
tragedy.
the first version of this
Series.
series of movies, the Ghostbusters reboot,
Rebirth,
was
I think it was called.
really good.
It was so good.
Well, I know, but it is the Ghostbusters reboot.
And we went in with low standards, to be fair.
It wasn't.
But then we came into this one with high standards because they were like, yeah, well, you just crushed the last one.
It wasn't like it had its nostalgia moments. It dropped the cameos in the right place. The acting was good. The characters were funny.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire sucks. Front to back. No one buys into their characters. None of the characters make good choices. They don't make any sense in their bad choices.
Finn Wolfhard just shows up places now and doesn't try.
Finn Wolfhard did not try, to my eye.
He didn't.
But, dude, it's just not good. It's just not. The plot sucks. The animation's fine, but, like, we're at the point where studios can just sort of crank that type of shit out. So it's not like a marvel anymore to watch that.
I used to really love Finn Wolfhard as an actor, and I feel like he got to just be to this place where he's a little bit typecast, where if there's like an 80s-esque thing, they're gonna put him in it because now that's his thing, i.e. It, i.e. Stranger Things, i.e. Ghostbusters.
He's got to do some real wonky shit.
And now it just kind of feels like he has gotten to a point, and he might need to do some soul searching himself, but he's gotten to this point in his career where he's like, I don't have to try because I'm the 80s kid guy. Like, I just show up places. And he used to be really good in acting, and I think he could be again, but I think he's gotten bored. I think he's gotten tired of his typecast.
Probably.
And it shows. Hopefully Stranger Things is done now, so maybe he can kind of like get some distance for himself.
I'd put it in D.
Yeah,
It's just not good.
I'm not trying to rank it higher. I'm trying to decide if I want it to be in D or F. And I want to put it in F, honestly. It fits with all this shit here.
Yeah, all right.
Like, I feel like we're a little bit more contested on liking these movies or disliking the movies in D.
We're very united on F.
And so if it's very much like I really can't argue for it to be up here. Like, it's not pretty to look at. It's not funny. It doesn't have the nostalgia bait.
No.
D. If it can't match those. All right, let's talk about a good movie for a little bit.
Let's talk about the Hunger Games movie was good.
A good movie. All of them were good. Fuck you.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I walked into this because I hadn't read the book, which is abnormal for me to see a movie that I haven't read the book for first. TV shows happen all the time, but movies, I always try to read the book first. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I went into expecting to hate because I was like, really, do we need more Hunger Games shit? And then I watched the movie and bought the book, I think, on stream.
It was same day. Man, yeah, good movie. Surprising good movie.
It really hit all the right notes, and it didn't diverge from the plot that badly after reading the book. They had to really
condense it.
Some things, but like it wasn't that atrocious of a cut.
You have complex characters making complex decisions in high stress situations, and you have empathy for them even if they're not very good.
You get enough Easter eggs and like sprinkled in with groundwork for like the rest of the Hunger Games series that lead to Katniss that you're like, oh, well, that's why Snow would eventually do this, and that's why this eventually, that it tickles all the right things in your brain. And
it's It's good. I'd put it in B at least.
I'd put it in B.
All right, stick it in there.
Especially because what's her bucket, whose name just fled my brain. We're going to talk
She's
about her
in Snow
later.
White.
Her singing. Please look her up because we're going to talk about her again later. Her singing voice is really good.
Rachel Ziegler.
She's pretty to look at. Like everyone, Peter Dinklage is in this movie.
He does a great job.
Everyone just does so good. They act their butts off. It's so good. It's not bad. It's just really good. It's a good movie. Everything's nice. It does everything it's supposed to do. We had a hard time recording these episodes because we're just like, nah, it was good.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a funny story. So if you're new to this channel or you are watching this as a way to get caught up, this one's a bit of a weird one. This is the newest version of The Grinch, the animated one.
2018, I believe.
That got done. And we had watched this movie in the last season and then forgot that we watched this movie. Found out.
I found the file.
No, you had notes on your phone.
Yeah.
Found out that, and you were like, no, I swear to God, we watched this movie. I was like, I don't remember ever watching this movie. And you're like, no, we watched this movie. And then you went and found the notes, and I was like, holy shit, we watched this movie. Why do we not have an episode? So we put it out as a Secret Lost special episode for everybody. So The Grinch. I'm gonna put it in D.
It wasn't that bad. We had a lot of things we liked about it.
My issue is
pleasantly surprised.
I didn't remember it, so it must not have been enough to be up here.
I was gonna put it in C flat because it has good things and bad things in about equal amounts. And the worst part is casting fucking Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch because it's not believable, but his Grinch is very fun and entertaining. It's not slapsticky, but it's very fun. So put it in C.
I can't remember enough about it to argue anything else.
All right, carry on.
All right.
Iron Giant.
Now look, this is all the. Also,
put it in A.
This is also the nostalgia bait episode.
Good movie, make you sad. Superman.
Oh. B.
B?
Yeah.
B?
Yeah. I don't care. It's not Fallout and Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, it's without a doubt as good as Edward Scissorhands, if not better.
You want to be real? I understand the significance of this movie and the nostalgia behind it and everyone's deep love of this movie. C.
C?
I don't...
Brother.
It was okay the first time I watched it. It was okay the second time I watched it.
All right, you're going to put it in B because I want it in A, and I am not happy about it. It's a good fucking movie. I didn't think it was going to be a good movie, and it was a good movie.
It's fine.
All right. Beetlejuice. Don't say it again.
The trilogy will be okay.
Oh,
if we continue
God.
it and we do a Beetlejuice, then I think that would be.
They're not going to make another one. Catherine O'Hara's dead. Rest in peace.
I mean, the dad they killed off because of other reasons. So he
was lost at sea. Bro, they animated that shit. It was funny as fuck.
It was
okay. This is a bad movie. But it's not bad for the same reasons that Beetlejuice 1 is bad. Beetlejuice is bad because it's just not enough to grab you and engage you.
I also want to clarify for chat, this is the sequel.
This is the sequel.
Not the first one.
Movie.
We already did that one.
We did that one. The best parts of this movie are Catherine O'Hara showing up and being a masterclass in comedy.
Seeing Winona next to Jenna is a great, because they're basically the same person.
Yep. Winona Ryder does a good job in this movie. Her plotline is dumb. It's very dumb, but it's like, okay, she's in it and she tries hard.
The plot sucks.
The plot sucks. It's just not engaging. It's not compelling. It doesn't have any sequence in it that is good or memorable like the first one does. So it cannot evoke nostalgia in the next generation of movie fans who the movie was for.
It was so bad that this is going to go down in history as one of the worst episodes we ever recorded. A, because we had like a baby infant at the time and he was having a hard night of sleep, so we had to keep like tagging in and out of stream.
We couldn't keep the fucking plot straight.
And we couldn't fucking keep track of where we were in the plot because it was so bad. So like F.
Yeah, F.
Like there's some...
They don't make all the same mistakes that the first one makes, where they're like, oh, those jokes are like beyond risque, but like it's just not. Nothing is in good taste.
The only thing that saves it from going into Cat's tier
is Catherine O'Hara.
Is the cast.
Yeah, the cast tries their ass off, and you have to give them props.
Like that's it. That's literally all that's... Yeah.
Okay.
Here's where we're gonna fight. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Bring it
the first
on
one, right?
All day long. Bring it on. Cheer-a-thon.
Okay.
Yes.
Cheerleading movie.
I also just found out recently, just before you get into it, that Lin-Manuel Miranda, of all people, wrote the Bring It On the musical. He did it because he needed money to make Hamilton, but he wrote it, and I didn't know that, and that's cool. Anyways, carry on. Tell me why you hate a classic, James. Again, in summary, because we already talked about why you hate a classic, but Bring It On's so good. It does all the things it's supposed to for a teen rom-com in the 90s. It's very 90s.
Okay. Overall, a good background movie with a ton of slurs, bad reinforcement of stereotypes, and deeply offensive things. This is a shit show front to back, with a whole lot of tits and ass in it, and it's racist, it's sexist, it's parents not paying attentionist, it's not a very good example of high school. I didn't attend, but
James didn't go to school is also the theme of this season.
People have told me that it isn't like this at all. It just is like it's not for me, so like I'm not supposed to love it. But dude, all the appeal in it is all the cheerleaders being hot. That's it. Hot girl movie. That's all it is. There's not a good plot. There's no
fun,
shut up.
It's catchy.
No, it's simply not. It's not memorable. There's not good acting. It's
hard disagree.
Wooden acting.
Hard disagree.
Hollow fucking characters.
Okay. This is going to fall into the Amazon Cinderella, which means it's probably going in D. It's going to sit right next to your guilty pleasure shit.
Yeah, because I want it in F.
It's a guilty pleasure fucking movie.
You know what movie we have any that's better than this, but is the same thing? John Tucker Must Die. Because at least there's a fucking plot.
There is a plot. There's competing cheerleader teams for the nationals, James. And the red team, just pointing at the poster, stole the green team's routines because their last captain was a bitch.
No, they stole the green team's routines because the black cheerleaders did a better job at choreography.
Yes.
And also catchy music.
But also, red's a bitch.
Yeah. But, like, that's not why they stole it. White people stole shit from black people. Da-da.
Anyways.
Dumb movie. Fucking bad movie.
D. If you're going to put your guilty pleasures
it has to go in D, but, like, I want it in F. I just want it on the record that I want it in F.
You can want it in F, but it's a classic. It's regarded as a 90s classic.
It's so shit.
It's
dude,
so
they're fucking
good.
ghouls. They're
it's
all of
good
them.
enough that they made a billion more of them.
And shorts.
Listen, we're not going to talk about her guy being good. He's bad in all forms. But it's a teen rom-com of the 90s. And as cringe as this line is to say right now,
it's bad sleepover etiquette to wake up your host by calling your boyfriend. Fuck you. Bad movie.
As cringe as it is to say right now, given the America's Next Top Model documentary that dropped, it's a sign of the times. It's very much jokes that only fit then, jokes that if you were only around then that you would understand.
I can't repeat the words they say in the movie on this stream.
Yes.
Bad.
D. Let's talk about something fucking excellent.
Fall of the House of Usher. Okay, another 5-minute expose on good television.
So good.
Okay, Fall of the House of Usher is a retelling of the Fall of the House of Usher
The
by
Edgar
Edgar
Allan
Allan
Poe
Poe,
poem
which
combined with every other Edgar Allan
includes
Poe poem.
it's just a cavalcade of Edgar Allan
It's
Poe shit.
just
The Cask of Amontillato's in here. There's a bunch of shit from Edgar Allan Poe in here. Okay, sometimes Netflix hits, sometimes they don't. This is a hit. They crush cast, scripts, direction, cinematography. Uh, the actors all bought in and worked their ass off.
so good.
It's I don't want to talk about it a lot because I just want people to go watch it and experience it. I
Or you could watch our episode.
I liked it so much. I wrote and ran my friends through a
Campaign.
D&D-esque campaign in a tabletop RPG that was basically just the Fall of the House of Usher. It's so good.
If you're a Poe fan, it's fantastic. If you're a fan of this director,
If you don't know who Edgar Allan Poe is, it's still fucking good.
If you are a fan of this director, he did The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, that other one that I will finish
Other
someday.
Netflix shows that went big.
The vampire one, I don't remember. Midnight Mass. That's what it is. It's just really good. Even if you don't like horror, which James historically does not.
I do not like horror movies or
It's
shows.
really, really good.
It's very good.
The story's good. The everything from beginning to end. The plot line is just
I would put this show in S.
I'd put it in S.
Put an S.
You get to the end of it and you're just like, holy shit, like everything fits together so perfectly. Every puzzle piece matches.
Important note, it is heavy enough that you may not want to watch multiple episodes in a sitting because it's just so much. It's dark.
It's dark. It's psychologically
It is an assault on your mind.
So good.
But it's so good.
So good.
Watch it, please, for the love of God, watch it.
Okay, we already did Anchorman 2. It lives in F, in case anyone needs to reference. Let's talk about other good shit. Oh, I'm so glad we're in a like little space of good right now.
Oh, Severance?
Severance is next. So good. It's another one where I'm like, please just go watch it. Like, for the love of God, just go watch it. It's so good. Like, there's not words that I can say that will explain it, because first of all, it's another mind trippy movie that kind of take it in like bits.
You gotta take it in waves.
Where your mental health is able to.
Severance, man.
It also is one, and we're not done with it, so we'll be coming back to this show because this is only the first 2 seasons. And it already has like enough to like, it circles, everything connects already. Like, we're finding pieces and we're fitting things together, and it's just so, you never know where it's going to go. You're constantly on the edge of your seat. Like,
it's such a this is Ben Stiller's brain baby, and you know, Ben Stiller, comedy legend of the early aughts.
You would not think this came from him.
You would never think that he would be the name behind it, but he and his team just put on a masterclass in psychological horror and storytelling, and the acting is so good.
Oh,
it's exceptionally rare to do back-to-back S's, but
I would put Severance in
the soundtrack, the acting, the scripts, the story, all of it is just so tremendous.
The sets are insane. Like, it's just the amount of detail, the fact that like
they do the level of detail that the Fallout team did, but they didn't have like reference material, so it's not like there's Easter egg stuff. It's like they did this original.
It's one of those shows where like you need to go back and you need to rewatch it, because every time you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh fuck. Like, there's that thing that they set up 6 episodes ago, and it's one of those ones like Fallout. I don't do this with Fall of House of the Usher, because Fall of the House of the Usher,
it's a lot.
Because a lot. It's not like,
and there's not a lot of replayability to it.
No, and there's a particular group that would fit in. I would tell everyone to go watch Severance. I would tell everybody I know.
When they eventually do get around to filming season 3, without a doubt gonna rewatch seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, you have to.
However you can get a hold of an Apple TV login, you need to get one and you need to watch the show.
Some people hack into their old college emails, I've heard. And then their husbands tell them
Oh, hey, I
weeks
have
later
that.
they also have Apple TV and they didn't need to do that.
Yeah, whoops. S tier.
S tier.
God
Fantastic
damn.
fucking series.
Just so good.
Ugh.
When art is good, it's good. What's next?
Sonic 3 Part 1.
Shockingly good art. Very surprisingly good art.
We've
You wouldn't-
loved every Sonic movie.
Listen, you wouldn't think, hearing that they were going to adapt Sonic and then seeing that first initial trailer, that this shit was going to generate 3 movies and billions of dollars, but holy moly.
And we're getting a 4th.
Sonic 1 was one for the ages. Sonic 2 was excellent. Sonic 3 is quite fucking good.
I think every Sonic movie is going to go in the same tier, which is B. It's just so good.
I wish it was in A, but yeah, it's got to go
can't
B.
You can't put it up there with Fallout.
Yeah,
you just can't.
Stick it on the inside. Yeah. It's just so damn good, dude. It's just so damn good.
And the real Jim Carrey's in it, and not his clone.
And the real Jim Carrey's in it. And Jim Carrey's all over the fucking place, and it's so fun. It's such a fun take on Eggman too.
It's good. It's feel good. It's brain candy.
It's
you don't have to
funny.
think.
It's
You don't have to
funny.
worry about anything. It's just so good. It's just, and the animation's good. And after we made them fix it,
very good movie. Watch it if you can.
Ugh.
Back
right.
to that shit show.
Yeah, that was fun.
Talk about adaptations that aren't good. Lilo and Stitch.
It was fun to be in the nice place for a minute. Can we go back?
Listen. You have a deep attachment to this film and the TV show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In case you can't see in the tiny camera, there's 1,000 Stitch plushies and memorabilia in this room.
One fell down.
Lilo and Stitch, the original animated movie, is phenomenal. If we were going to rank it in here, I'd put it in A or B. It's just great. Terrific, fun romp.
Voice acting's great.
Voice acting's great. It's all
classic
wonderful.
Disney animation. So good.
Twists and turns. It's great.
Iconic character.
This Lilo and Stitch movie tried to do the same thing with minor adjustments here and there
to modernize it.
And every time they did one, it was like punching themselves in the face as hard as they possibly could for no reason.
It's one of those remakes where they tried to make the same as the original, but also different, and
just blew it.
Yeah.
Every chance they could, they blew it. They even made a good animated Stitch for the live action. They cast a great Lilo.
Oh, she's perfect.
I don't hate the casting for
Nani.
I don't hate anyone in the cast. But like Ving Rhames as Adrian Coma Bubbles, that's so good. But like they didn't give them anything to work with.
We also killed the character of Jumba and made him the bad guy because we didn't want to animate Gantu. Like
now, okay, here's the thing, it's controversial. You fuck up the storyline by changing who the bad guy is and making it so Jumba is not bad guy turned good and Pleakley is just sort of like dragged along as comedy. In this version, Jumba is just bad. They lumped Captain Gantu's character into Jumba, which is just shit. That's just shit. If someone pitched that in a writer's room, I would fire them. That's such a stupid fucking idea. If a producer was like, we can't animate it, I'd be like, well, then you don't make the fucking movie, do you, genius? It's, you eliminate all of the second half of the movie by lumping your bad guy into the other bad guy. Because one of them has redemption arc, okay? Now, all that being said, Zach Galifianakis and Billy Magnuson put on a clinic in trying their ass off to character act in this movie, except for Zach Galifianakis' accent.
Yeah, he really didn't commit to the bit.
He slapsticked as hard as he could, but the one thing he didn't do was do the Russian accent, which would have sold me on the change a little bit more.
It would have ranked me a little bit. It would have made this movie rank a little bit higher. I also think the important thing to talk about with Lilo and Stitch, this one, the live action one, is something that we talked about at the beginning. It's not a bad movie.
No, it's not a bad movie.
It wouldn't be a bad movie if the other one didn't exist.
Yeah, if you watched this Lilo and Stitch in a vacuum, it's quite good.
It's cute. It's funny. It does all the things you want it to do. Haha.
But because you're adapting, and that's the point, it is a waste of time and space and energy.
And money.
And money.
It did. Oh no, that was Snow White. Never mind. Carry on.
In a vacuum, it goes in C. It, in my eyes, belongs in D. It's probably gonna sit in F.
I can't put it in F, but I'll put it in D. It had enough redeemable, like you said, everybody, the actors did a good job. They were trying their hardest, and it's not the actors.
Ending pissed me the fuck off.
It's not the actors' fault that they fucked up the story.
Yeah, and not every set the director is going to be like, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want on set.
It was enough the same that I can't put it in F with all these other things.
Chat's exactly right, by the way, with their... I mentioned how they fucked up the ending, and it's Nani being like, I'm gonna go to college, fuck you.
I think you put a quote, Ohana only means family sometimes.
Yeah.
Is what you put in the description of the Spotify episode, and that's pretty much accurate. It's like,
they trampled the meaning of the first movie.
They also created tech that didn't exist, and they started to fuck with the Lilo and Stitch the series lore. Like, they just tripped over their feet so much.
They could not, like we said, every opportunity they had to fuck something up, they did it as hard as they possibly could. Every time they had a guaranteed home run, they hit one. But it just is too many wrongs and not enough rights.
It's also the first movie that we had such strong feelings about that we didn't take any notes, and we had seen it live.
We watched it in the movie theater.
We watched it in the movie theater, and we felt so strongly about it. It was not a planned episode. It was not one that was voted on anybody. We just came and we had to talk about it because of how much...
We got in the car. We left the theater, got in the car, and we were like, we got to make an episode about this shit.
It was so upsetting.
Bad. Let's talk about something else that's upsetting.
Oh, God. If a movie could be in the Cats tier.
We had a friend offer this as a movie to watch.
They're here right now.
And they're here right now.
I'm looking at you through the camera.
This is the movie Brothers.
It's Peter Dinklage.
This has a collection of A-list actors.
They have no business being here.
Be in a D-list movie.
For funsies.
For fun. And except for they forgot to make it fun.
It was fun for them. I 100% believe they all had a blast.
I would wager that set was close to as fun as the Anchorman set, because it's a bunch of friends doing a fun thing together. Holy fucking ass. That movie sucked so much ass.
I wish...
There are things I have seen that I wish I could unsee.
Yeah, this is a movie I literally wish I could scrub my brain.
It is heinous. There's not... If Tina Goldstein, the character, was a movie, it would be Brothers. This shit is unwatchable. Garbage. Terrible. A stain. I can't put it in Cats, though.
Why can we not put it in Cats? Give me the orangutan scene exists, and you're telling me it can't go right there?
What if every scene was an orangutan scene? Then it'd be Cats.
At least, no.
No, it would be. If every scene was an orangutan scene, it would be Cats.
Sell me on why it's not in Cats.
Because...
I need you to do more than just be convinced. Like, it... No.
Hold on. Hold your horses.
No.
Isn't Glenn Close in that movie?
In Cats or Brothers?
Brothers.
I don't know. There's nothing...
She is.
There's nothing in this movie that could convince me to ever... I want to delete it from my memory. We want to delete it from our memory, and you want to put it in F? Look at what's in F.
Yeah, I also want to delete James and the Giant Peach from my memory. And Labyrinth. And sometimes Anchorman 2. And definitely Beetlejuice. What do you mean? It goes in that fucking category. Trash.
I want to put it in Cats so bad. I have trauma. as a 31-year-old.
It made me laugh a few times. Cats did not make me laugh any times. Cats was a nightmare front to start. Front to start? Start to finish.
I don't wanna...
You want it in Cats, I want it in F, so put it in F. We can't just let other things be in Cats. Cats is its own tier. S gets other things because it's not a Knight's Tale category.
It's just as bad.
It's simply not.
There's not orangutan forced non-consensual assault in Cats. There is simply not, James. And that happens.
Oh my god.
At least there's symbolism in Cats where you can talk about the fact that it's like an afterlife and they're sacrificing a cat.
It is a cat death cult.
Exactly.
With drugs and dreams.
What deeper meaning is there to Brothers?
Haha, funny.
Cats tier. Because the orangutan scene exists. If it didn't exist,
we don't see cocks.
You don't need to know what's happening and want to rip your own hand off your body.
This movie deeply touched America.
Don't say that.
In ways that are uncomfortable.
Don't say that.
God, it's not good. It's just so not good.
Cats.
F.
For fuck's sake. I literally have never had a harder time clicking a mouse. You're seriously gonna make me put it up here?
Yeah. Nothing else can go with Cats.
I disagree.
Cats is its own
tier. I would watch Cats before I watch Brothers ever again.
I would suffer through Brothers again before I ever touch Cats.
I think they need to live together because of that.
Fine.
In other news, Wicked.
Oh, look, another dog-ass movie.
Pretty, so pretty. Cinematically, a beauty, James. Costume, fantastic.
Let's think about... Hold on. Let's think about the cinematically good movies that are on this list that maybe aren't in S tier, okay? Edward Scissorhands, cinematically good. Fallout, cinematically good.
I'd put it in B. It goes
Black Swan,
right
cinematically good. Iron Giant, Sonic 3, cinematically good. Maybe down even into here. Dune, cinematic masterpiece, was voted on. Wonka, pretty to look at. The Grinch, also pretty to look at. You know what good Wicked did?
So much soundtrack, good.
Mediocre.
Acting, good.
Wooden.
Pretty,
no.
Good. Story, good.
Fuck off. Story.
Part 1.
Ass.
We are talking explicitly about just wait till part 2 and then you can talk about ass. Here's the thing. I would put part 2 in C, if not D. So I would put part 1 of Wicked in B.
Part 1 of Wicked lives in D for me. Eternal.
So I guess it goes in C.
Part 1 of Wicked. Ariana Grande can't carry it. Cynthia Erivo can't carry it.
Did you hear Defying Gravity?
I don't fucking care about musicals.
But even people that don't like musicals have left that movie changed for the better. Sorry.
You know how it changed me? It changed the fact that I don't want to listen to Ariana Grande songs anymore. And I super don't fucking want to watch Cynthia Erivo do anything ever again. Ever again. At least Ariana Grande can act. Ew. Ew.
Peter Dinklage is in the movie.
Oh, great. Another actor. Hooray.
The Sexiest Man Alive is in the movie. Jonathan Bailey exists.
Why does he try to fuck the librarian? Why?
Because he can get whoever he wants.
God, they all suck ass. There's no good characters. There's not a good story.
Let's talk about something.
It's a fan fiction, for fuck's sakes.
Let's talk about something a little less controversial. Everyone take a breath, come back around. We're going to talk about Pixar. James had never
Hold
seen.
on. A side note, because chat mentioned something. I think Ariana is the perfect cast for Glinda because no one else who is a notable face can sing the songs the way they need to be sung
And do the character acting.
besides her. All her problems aside, she has a wealth of talent
We know she can
and
act.
she has the vocal range, very important for musicals. She has the vocal range to hit the notes required to sing the songs. She can do the Kristen Chenoweth.
And Christian Chenoweth, like, basically handpicked her. Like, they.
Yes.
And this has been.
It's not a matter of I don't like Ariana Grande. I don't care for Ariana Grande. There is not another singer who has a recognizable and sellable face on this planet today
that can also
that can
do the character.
do the character the way she did it, which is honoring to Kristen Chenoweth, who did it first on Broadway. So, I don't like the movie. I don't care for it. That casting is the correct choice. Now, all that said, let's talk about Brave.
Yeah, okay, back to the. Let's take a breather. Brave, Pixar. See?
Good movie. Dumb movie, good movie.
See?
See?
I don't feel strongly about Brave. We really only did it because you'd never seen it, and it's a Pixar
Yeah.
movie you'd never seen.
It had just enough ha-has, and
it's pretty because it's Pixar.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Good story, feelings.
Yeah. It's just classic Pixar.
But it's also like there's some Pixar movies I would put up here, and I'm not putting that up there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. Moving on.
Snow White. Oh my god.
You want to talk about movies that should go in cats? You want to talk about movies that should go in cats?
I'm trying to think of an argument to not
this
put it there.
This is one of the worst goddamn movies I have ever seen with my eyes. I would watch Amazon Cinderella 100 times before I suffer through Snow White again.
Well, that means it can't go in D.
Holy shit. What an atrocity of a movie. First of all, just like every little person who's said on a microphone over the last years since this movie came out, fuck Peter Dinklage for his stupid ass commentary on getting little people to play the dwarves. Okay? Every one of them is mad at you, you dumb motherfucker.
Do you think that this movie could,
this movie would be in D tier if they had
the controversy didn't
Never mind the controversy. Never mind the controversy. If they had just done the casting and they had played it with little people as the dwarves and all the fucking blue hairs in the world would have been like, you can't do that, they're little people, not dwarves. And we'd have been like, yeah, they wrote the shit in the fucking, I don't know, the 1900s of the early.
But that's what I'm saying, is if Peter Dinklage never makes that comment
and they just do
a live action Snow White, like,
yeah, it would have been in D. Rachel Ziegler tries. Gal Gadot does nothing of note.
Rachel Ziegler does try. She carries and she can sing and the songs are good.
At least she can sing. At least she can act. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and she tries her very best to get it out of there.
There's also a lot of just questionable decisions, dwarves aside for a minute. The hair. Like, for why? Most of the stuff that happens with
practically all of
the evil queen, like, why? Well, we know why. It's because it was Gal Gadot, but it's just
so fucking bad.
The plot.
Put it in cats. Just put it in cats.
The plot, they go and they're like, it's a story where the princess doesn't need a prince, and no, still does, because like
that's kind of actually the whole thing.
She doesn't wake up if she doesn't. She saves herself. She doesn't.
She simply doesn't, actually. If you watch the movie, even though they're like, she saves herself. No, she doesn't. That doesn't happen.
She does after the prince wakes her ass up.
Fuck's sakes. What a stupid fucking movie.
There's a weird knife.
Weird knife.
She's also not Snow White because her skin is white, because we're in this colorblind casting area of Hollywood, which isn't... I'm not going to comment on that. But she's Snow White because she was born in a blizzard.
It
It just takes away all the original fairy
I-
tale.
in if
Disney
you want to
aside.
redo a fairy tale, redo the fairy tale, but the way it was written, because that's why it's a fairy tale and it's held up even with controversy. You want to fucking redo a fairy tale? What are you doing now?
This can't be Cat's Tier anymore. So I'm renaming it as something where the movies will go to die.
Okay.
Well, it can't be Cat's Tier because now there's more things in it, so it needs another name.
It
Any thoughts, James?
just leave it in Cat's Tier.
Just leave it. All right, let's talk about an Adam Sandler movie since you were so anxious to talk about him earlier.
Jack
Eager.
Nicholson's so great in this movie.
This movie was not as bad as I remember it being. It's not good.
America has some strong feelings about anger management. The movie we're talking about. Anger management is Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. Adam Sandler's character gets into a series of unfortunate hijinks that result in him having to take anger management classes with a sociopath. And Jack Nicholson does a great job character acting, like he always does. And Adam Sandler does Adam Sandlerisms all over the place. The supporting cast is
Good.
good to great. Um,
There's lots of really like iconic moments that come from this movie.
there's a metric fuckload of memes that come out of anger management, and it's I would put it in like B. You'd probably put it in D, so it should go in C.
I'll put it. No, I was gonna put it in C because like it's not. It is
Yeah, leave it in
funnier
C.
than I remember it being, but also like
It's a good chuckle.
it's not great.
Man, it makes me mad that Anastasia's C at the same time anger management is, because I liked anger management and Anastasia's a dog ass movie.
Soundtrack.
God damn it, the soundtrack.
I don't like Dune, but Dune's up here. Sometimes. Let's talk about some random ass movies that have no business being as good as they are. This one's first. Puss in Boots
Puss in
movies,
Boots, dude,
which
surprise.
yeah,
those were good.
they were
I didn't
bad.
think that was gonna happen.
No, I didn't. I walked into those being like, well, why the fuck do we need these movies? And left
Because
being
they're
like,
good stories, apparently.
and left being like, nah, they were kind of all right. So like,
We could bang these out. Puss in Boots, the first one is.
we'll leave the second one. But
Oh
Puss in
yeah,
Boots,
because there's a break, huh? Puss in Boots, the first movie, that was pretty good.
I put it in C.
I'd put it in B, but yeah, C is probably where it.
I don't feel like it's as good as Sonic, and I don't feel like it's as good as like Hunger Games.
Well, the problem is I feel like Puss in Boots, the sequel needs to go in C because of what else is in C, and the first one's better than that. So
I'd put them both in C.
I guess
because like art.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, all right.
We can just do that. We did that with Anchorman. They're both C.
We'll see.
We can talk a little bit about Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It was the art is really what sells you on that, and then the anxiety attack thing.
Yeah, there's some really cool parts of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is the sequel to the Puss in Boots movie, and the art style alone is just chef's kiss. It's so interesting and weird and fun, and it lends itself to the animated world. But the Puss in Boots movies are basically just animated Zorro movies.
True.
And that's great because it's something you never knew you needed, and then you got it. And it's just like a weird retelling, and it's awesome.
The reason I don't care for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, because I know there's going to be a lot of people on the internet that are going to be up in arms about it, because all I heard for like a solid year was or longer, was how fantastic this movie was, and I watched it and it was just okay.
Yeah, there was some hype that got lost.
Unlike another one that we will talk about here soon. But before we get to that, let's head back into our early aughts rom-coms. I like this. This is 100%. I know it's trash. I know it's so bad. I know it's awful. And watching Hayden Panettiere try to crump is just cringe AF. But I love it. I love it.
F. I love Flushed Away. Put it in F. God, it's so stupid.
But
It's
D?
a worse plot with worse acting, worse direction, and worse cinematography than the original Bring It On, and Bring It On's in D. It cannot be in the same echelon.
Fine. You're right. The first
It
one is better.
it is worse than the first one.
But I love it.
They are both bad. This one's worse.
Oh.
What about a good movie?
You like this movie?
I did like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
I have.
That was weird, dude.
I
That
really
was a
feel
weird
like
ass movie.
I really feel like I need to read the books for this movie because I know there's like a whole book series. But also like I have 1,000 things I have to read right now, so that'll happen probably never. But it wasn't bad. I'd put it in C. I've watched it twice now. It's not. It's good. It's fun to look at. It's cute, but like, it's not going up in B. It's not Sonic good. There's so many plot holes. It's yeah. It's okay. Of the Tim Burtons, it's so not Tim Burton that I didn't know that Tim Burton made it. It feels like someone trying to be Tim Burton.
It does sort of feel like he's a shell of himself.
Which you also know it fits in that category. The Alice in Wonderland movies fit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's thoughts, James?
I really liked it. It was a funky, fun adventure. I mean, it doesn't have anything really notable about it that's like really good, but like the characters are fun and interesting, the concepts are fun and interesting, and the monsters are exactly the right amount of fucking weird and fucked up.
I think everything's like the right amount of like
creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, everything ticks all the right boxes for that's exactly what it should be.
Having
But
not read the books.
None of it is like mind blowing or astounding. So I'd say it's gotta go. I can't bear to put it in C, so it has to go to B. I think it's better than a lot of the stuff in C, like a lot.
It is. It's also like
It's like at the bottom of B. It's nowhere near as good as the A stuff, but it's way better than a lot of the C stuff.
But like Wicked's in C.
Yeah, but that's because of a difference of opinion.
Umbrella Academy is in C.
Yeah, but that's because the first part of Umbrella Academy is A and the back half of Umbrella Academy is F.
See, I feel like it would be as good as Corpse Bride.
Oh, I see. I think it's better than Corpse Bride. It has characters that fucking do stuff and mean things and grow. I'm sorry, where is it? Yeah.
And it goes here.
No.
Hmm.
The characters do things and stuff.
But we put these here.
Yeah, I think they should
You
go in
just
B.
keep that.
They should go in B. And you disagreed.
No, we both agreed on Puss in Boots and C. That wasn't a fight. So like
It is about as good as the Puss in Boots movies.
like I don't think either of them
This
are
is
as
a
good as
quandary.
Sonic.
This is yeah. No, it's a fucking quandary. And it's just me who's saying it. It probably does go
All right, this one's gonna be pretty quick and easy.
K-pop Demon Hunters. That movie is a lot better than you think it is, and it deserves its flowers. Put it in A.
Yeah, this is one of those we talked about it with A, B.
But Dr. Han scene alone, it goes in A.
See, I would put it in, I feel like it's just as good as all those. I wouldn't put it with Fallout. I'd put it with Sonic.
I maybe wouldn't put it with Fallout, but I'd put it with Edward Scissorhands.
I'd put it with Sonic. It can't go. Yeah. Okay.
You're not sick of the songs yet.
Yeah, and my child listens to them constantly.
It's so good, dude.
It was one of those ones we talked about this with Puss in Boots where people were telling us like, nah, you really gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. So
and finally, we were like, fine, fuck it, we will. And then we were like, holy shit.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's funny. Once you get past the little art style, if that's not your thing, once you get past the art style, it's great. It's funny. The songs are great. The characters are all great. The story's good. It's honestly just a really good movie. There's not, and you know what? I agree with you in A, because like there's not a lot negative you can say about K-pop Demon Hunters.
There just isn't.
Like you could sit there and
it
try.
doesn't make mistakes.
It doesn't. There's a little bit of like yada yadaing of plot, and you have some questions, but like it doesn't bother you or take away from the story.
It's not major details. It's minor details where they yada yada.
Yeah, it's like okay, sure, I guess, yeah. Like you don't care there, but yeah, if you try to sit there and go, this is wrong with this movie, that just doesn't exist. Whereas like I feel like with the Puss in Boots or anything else in like C and B, we can go, well, yeah, there's some stuff wrong with XYZ, but there's not a single fucking thing wrong with K-pop Demon Hunters.
All right, moving right along. Casper Meets Wendy, put it in D.
Yeah, I don't have.
That is not a good movie.
It's cutesy.
It is dumb as fuck the whole time.
You don't want to put it in F? I mean, look at what you have in D.
It's as dumb as Anchorman.
Okay, yeah, no, it's cutesy. It's funny. It has its moments. It's a kids movie.
That's the thing. That's why it's not in F. Is it's cutesy. It's for kids.
Hilary Duff's in it, and she's adorable. It holds up for his time.
It holds up, unlike things like Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking, yeah.
Easy.
It's also not notable.
I think a strong contender for the B and or A category is How to Train Your Dragon, the live action.
Dude, live action How to Train Your Dragon.
Talk about a live action that did it right.
You want to do a live action right? You want to adapt your shit right? It must go with Fallout.
Yeah.
Because they shot for shot at it, and they cast all the right people, and everyone acted their ass off, and they animated the dragon correctly, and it's fucking great.
It loses a little bit of its whimsy, because I think it could, like...
It loses whimsy, but that's the sacrifice you make when you make
That's
it
what I was
live
saying.
action.
Like, I feel like you could argue it for A with the way it looks and everything that happens in it, but it falls into the same trap that Lilo and Stitch does, where, like, in a vacuum, there's very little things wrong with it. It could easily be an S tier, but it gets dragged down because the original source material exists and was so iconic and so good, and you lose a lot of the cartoonish whimsy that made people fall in love with the original How to Train Your Dragon. Does that make the live action bad? Not even a little bit. Does it make you kind of wish you were watching the cartoon? A little. Like, you sit there and you go, oh.
I didn't feel that way, but I also don't have a connection to the original like you do, so, you know.
Yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Another one that's going to be super easy, because we love this movie.
Klaus is an S tier Christmas movie.
Is it an S tier overall movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because the subject matter is Christmas doesn't take away from it.
I just wanted to make sure, because you added that qualifier on there.
I mean, that's what it's about.
No, Klaus is one of the... It's, again, we
watched it, we were like, holy shit, there's nothing wrong with this.
It snuck up on us. It was a random suggestion from someone that's not even like a frequent watcher of our channel.
It's so good. And
it just was like, it took me entirely by surprise. I wept several times.
Yes, you did.
It was...
This movie is going to be at least once a year around Christmas, probably multiple times. It's so good.
It makes you feel things you don't want to feel.
It's funny. It's deeply emotional. It hurts you. It makes you laugh. It makes you cry. It's so good.
There are enough like little Easter eggs in there for the adults about like Santa and stuff that you go, that's why this is the way this is. Like, it's just so good. There's like, it's
so good, dude.
It's fantastic, and the animation's good.
Yep.
And the voice acting's all good. It's the plot's
absolutely
fun.
Sneak up on you and be good.
All right. John Tucker Must Die.
Simply on merit, it must be in C.
I'm down with C.
I do not approve of a lot of things in this movie. However, it is better than Bring It On, and it is infinitely better than the other Bring It On.
My heart says B, but like my knowledge of cinema says it's trash and should probably live in C. But it's like brain trash. It's so good. It's brain candy.
It is a brain candy movie. It has a lot of haha funnies.
Good cast. Solid actors. Penn's in it.
Yeah. Goes and C.
Minecraft.
We're down to the brass tacks here.
Yeah, we're down to Minecraft and
Minecraft
Moana.
is a man. This is gonna end up in C for a different reason. It is a good movie that got ruined by society.
It's an okay movie that has just enough winks and nods
To keep it out of the
to
trash.
keep it out of the bottom. Like I will never watch it again, but it was enough that I was like,
Jack Black tries. I'll give them this. I'll give some of the cast this. Some of the cast tries their absolute fucking ass off to make this a good and entertaining and believable movie, and that is the important ones. Jason Momoa and Jack Black try so hard to make this a good and endearing movie, and no one else does.
see, and I think I talked about this during the episode. I feel like the first half was exactly what we wanted it to be. It was like the perfect
Yeah,
Minecraft movie.
yeah,
And then it got weird.
yeah. But that's because then it became Napoleon Dynamite.
It was
Actually, it's been a lot of the first part of the movie being Napoleon Dynamite as well, which is great for me and not for you.
Yeah, the first half was like Minecraft. Like this is exactly how real life Minecraft would be. And then the second half goes, I guess this is what we're doing.
Oh yeah, we
now.
also have other shit that has to happen, I guess.
We can't make just the short, like we can't make a 2-hour movie out of this, which I don't even think it's 2 hours, but
I think it's an hour. And finally, the last movie we watched for this show.
For this season.
Moana 2. Moana 2, I have a love-hate relationship with Moana 2. It is Disney Pixar crushing their animation game again.
It's not Pixar.
It's not Pixar?
It's not
Then
Pixar.
It's just Disney crushing their animation game. I mean, it's just a fucking good-looking movie.
Not as good as the original.
Not as good
frames,
as the original.
You had issues with the frames.
The frames, the frame rate or whatever the fuck they did in their animation, there's problems there. But in general, like color theory and the flow of things, it looks great.
They've mastered water.
What the fuck is up with the story? It's a
I'll tell you exactly what's up with
nothing burger story. Never mind the music, we'll get to that in a minute. It is a nothing burger story with a villain who does not appear, and it has no purpose, it has no drive, it has no desperation, there are no stakes, it is dumb as fuck. And also, they don't have Lin-Manuel Miranda, so the music isn't quite as good. Still Disney, so like still earwormy, but not quite as good.
I'll give a brief synopsis for people that didn't watch the episode. The reason the story is so trash is because originally, this movie was supposed to be a TV series.
Oh my god, it would have been great as a TV series.
They set it up to be a TV series.
So good.
And then they didn't get the green light on the TV series, or it got taken away, or something happened.
They took 15 minutes from every episode and made a movie out of it.
Yeah, so they just took their entire season of a TV series and went, if I just shove enough pieces into this box, it'll close, right? It didn't.
It didn't. Bad.
Easy.
Easy D.
Yeah, I'd give it D. It
has enough merit to not be an F, but
like,
easy D.
You can rewatch it if you have kids and not immediately want to like die.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fucking it, dude.
James is dying. James is dying.
I need to leave. I love you all.
I'll do wrap up. Yeah, no, this is a time. I'm gonna close this. Yeah, thank you. That was tier list. So next up will be the 200th episode. The last one was 50 Shades of Grey. This one, there was a choice amongst our entire viewership audience, podcast, social media, and YouTube, to decide what James would have to suffer and endure for the 200th episode. We'd say it's me, but I'm not nearly as fun to torture as James, let's be real. So the choices were between a select handful of the most cringe episodes of Glee, Sex and the City the movie, or 50 Shades Darker, to follow up with the fact that we watched 50 Shades on the 100th episode. And you guys will get to find out what was chosen amongst all those many, many votes. next time we record. And that'll be the 200th episode and officially wrap up this season. It'll be another episode that is extra long, like this one, where we won't break it up into 2 parts. It will be a full length episode. So yeah, for those of you listening, please like and follow wherever you are listening. Join us live on YouTube for extra fun times, like you'll get to see the tier list. I will also post the tier list on our socials, so go follow us over there. And thank you so much for being here tonight, participating if you were. And we will catch you all hopefully soon. As for our live chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here tonight. It was so great to see you all in chat and have you engaging and getting your opinions. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm labeling this for James correctly for when he goes to find it. Yeah, no. We're doing good. We're doing good. I have to make this also not full screen. I don't know how to do that. Oh no, it can't save. Okay, that's a problem for me when we get done. But thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you guys for 50 Shades. We don't have any video games until then. Or not for 50 Shades, for the 200th episode. That's not a spoiler. I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. We will catch you all for the 200th episode. Until then, have a great time. Be safe. Be kind to one another. And yeah.